Superstation TBS presents the Atlanta Braves, America's team. Atlanta Braves baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. Beechwood aged for that distinctively clean, crisp taste that makes Budweiser the king of beers. This Bud's for you. By the official airline of the Atlanta Braves, Delta. We love to fly, and it shows. And by Eckerd Drugs, America's family drugstore.
Hey. It is the Bone Crusher Show. It is the game of the week. Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Welcome aboard, everybody. Saturday Night Baseball, that is what's up. Let's get those shout outs rolling. We're moments away from first pitch here. Seinfeld Studios first. Gibby in the house. Welcome back, brother. Walking Legend says, what's up? And we got Kelly B. Aloha, Mr. Hand. Is that a Fast Times at Ridgemont High reference? Welcome aboard, Kelly B. All right, and the cast and crew will be showing up here as Acuna is getting ready to lead off. And give me an audio video check here, guys. Let me know if there's any issues with the audio video. Acuna, isn't he now the 30-30 club? I know he's got 30 home runs now. I guess he's needs a few stolen bases for that. All right, we're about underway here in Miami, and here comes the first pitch. That's going to be over strike one, 97 on the gun. And tonight for the Braves, pitching will be the next. Soroka will be pitching in the bottom of the first. Acuna leads off Ozzy, and Freddie is in the hole. Welcome, Dish Network refugees. Glad to have you aboard. Wow, let's see what's going on in the dugout. Driving back 9 hours from Virginia. Seinfeld is driving 9 hours from Virginia. That is harsh, dude. I guess a few weeks ago I drove 500 miles each way in 2 days. So that was about 9 hours. So man, you make my back hurt just thinking about it. All right, the 1-2 to Acuna, and that's a strikeout. If you do have this on the TV, make sure you sync us up. We're a little bit behind since we're on the internet. Got some internet latency. All right. Yeah, the Reds and Cubs are playing tonight as well. Legend, a big Reds fan. He'll keep us posted on that game. As Ozzy steps in, he takes a swing and a miss at the high heat, 98 on the gun. Who is this guy? Alcantara. All right, guy can throw some heat. Swing and a miss. Ozzy cannot catch up with the fastball there. All right. So Legend is pulling for the Reds and the Braves. I appreciate that. The 0-2 to Ozzy, he gets around on that one and serves that up into right field for a base hit. So runner on, one out, top of the first, and Braves picking up right where they left off. And Ozzy, man, he is just getting stronger and stronger as the season goes on. Why is top right not synced? That's a good question, Seinfeld Studios. Make sure I don't have that like minimized. Let's refresh it. You know, I just put a new scoreboard in because the last one was the first one I ever counted that did not auto refresh. If this thing doesn't auto refresh, I'm going to be completely insufferable about that. Pitch to Freddie Freeman. He hammers that foul. 0-1 now. Braves not intimidated by this fastball. I'll see if I can keep up with all the action in the dugout and on the field. Ethan Walton. Well, welcome, Ethan, the Fortnite god, the moderator. Freeman turns on the 0-1 fastball, but that is going to be a double play. And that will end the top of the first. Rats. Hey, Ethan. Walking Legend. That's your number 2 team, huh? All right. We like that. We like that. And the neck. Yeah, Soroka. Yes, some would consider him the ace. You know, certain times of the season, some players have been more an ace than others. I mean, Fried has had some great moments. And say what you want about Julio Teheran, he's had some good stuff this year. But tonight, yeah, the neck. It's gonna be. I haven't called too many games with the neck pitching. I'm kind of excited about that. He is a stallion. And one time, speaking of stallions, one time my brother responded to like a personal ad in the newspaper. The ad was like looking for middle-aged stallion, and he got all up in that. He was crushing that every night. All right, the bottom of the first coming up. Hang on, it'll be just a sec. Hey, all right, bottom of the first underway. Soroka, first pitch is hit to left field, opposite way, base hit. He's going to try to stretch that into a double, and he's going to be gunned down. Oh, they called him safe. I can't believe it. Ozzy's hurt. Ozzy is banged up on the play. He's not getting up. He's shaking it off. Ozzy is now on his 2 feet. Oh, scary play. Let's see the replay. How is he not out? Did he miss the tag? Yeah, I guess he missed the tag. I mean, he ended up tagging in his chest. The runner, did the old Houdini trick. But man, it looked like he was meat. All right, runner on second, but good call there. Good call, unfortunately. Shout out to our new subscriber. That was Seinfeld Studios. There's a new subscriber today. We're up to 120 subs. Still way behind A-Bomb's torrid pace. He's over 201. All right. Next batter. Nobody out here. That is Castro. He's going to take the first pitch. Looks like that scoreboard is not going to auto update. Well, that's going to be it's going to be a joy. Okay, 0-1 pitch to Castro, and he's going to pull that deep left field. The outfielder is retreating. He has it for the out. Runner cannot advance. That was hit to the warning track. Gave it a ride. One away. Here in the bottom of the first, 0-0. Soroka trying to stay out of trouble here. Seinfeld with the injury list update. Dansby, Riley, and Markakis all hurt. We had gone a long time, and that pitch is going to be a inside ball, 1-0. We had gone a long time this season without injuries, and sooner or later, you know, that was going to happen. And I'm glad we didn't trade anybody away and be wishing that we had kept them now, like Inciarte. The 1-0 pitch coming up to Anderson with a runner on second and one out here in the bottom of the first, and Anderson's going to hit that hard and right, and that's going to be a double play. All right, so that is Culberson playing shortstop. He got that in the air and caught the runner on second off base for the double play. Great defense from Mr. Clutch. Kelly says, damn it, Ozzy's going off the rails of a crazy train. Little Ozzy Osbourne reference. Alright, man. Y'all keep rocking the dugout. Seinfeld says left field is Acuna, right? I didn't even check. I don't know. Let me double check that. That play happened so quick. I didn't notice. But yeah, but it was Charlie though with the big double play there. All right, let's see what we got coming up here in the top of the second next. And if you do have this on TV, make sure you pause your TV just a little bit to sync us up. Yeah, the scoreboard's behind the game anyway. Tonight's play-by-play reaction sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. And make sure you crush the subscribe button. We got 8 likes already tonight. Appreciate that. So hit the like button. And if anybody wants to join in on the show, I meant to put the Google Hangout link so anybody can join in. So I'm going to put that in the description here in just a second. And who would not want to be on the show? I can't imagine. And we are underway here in the top of the second. There's an off-speed pitch in there for a strike to Donaldson. All right, so I put the Google Hangouts link in the description. You're welcome to join in. Count is 0-2 to Donaldson here in the top of the second. Welcome Dish Network refugees, man. I don't think that Dish Network problem is going to be solved anytime soon. That's outside. 1-2 to Donaldson. The Mullet Man. 7 kids by 4 women in 1 trailer park. The 1-2, that's fouled off. And somebody showed a picture of him like in batting practice, and I guess they were checking out his calves, but the guy has enormous calves. It looks like he's had boob jobs in his calves. The 1-2, that is going to be a strikeout. 97. Donaldson cannot get his bat off his shoulder there. 1 away in the top of the second. Yeah, I think that scoreboard is starting to update on itself. We'll see if it'll update by itself. It might be a little behind, but. And I want to thank Jacob Duncan. Jacob Duncan is our newest subscriber. And every time we get a new subscriber, Brian McCann is going to swing a miss at the heater. They're going to get their timing on this guy in a minute. That fastball, while fast, was not. I mean, that was over the plate. That was crushable. 0-1, another fastball right down Peachtree Street. I mean, that was right down the heart of the plate. 97. You're not going to get away with that very long. 0-2 pitch to McCann is upstairs. He did not chase the high heater. Good eye, McCann. Batting 5th tonight. 1 out, top of the 2nd. McCann goes the other way, and that is going to, oh, the left fielder's able to get that. He had to slide for it. But a good idea by McCann to go the other way in that situation. Almost paid off for him. And that's something that he was not doing the last couple of seasons. He's got back to doing this year. That's part of his success. That almost fell in. Stepping in to hit for the Braves is going to be Duvall. Adam Duvall, I imagine he is playing left field tonight. Maybe that'll answer Seinfeld's question. There's probably Adam in left and Acuna in center. Checks his swing on that inside heater. 1-1 to Duvall. The 2-0 pitch, chop foul, 2-1. Want to welcome the bomb, the A-bomb, into the dugout. Seinfeld is asking, A-bomb, are you on tomorrow or the Bone Crusher? A-bomb says he's going to be here for Tuesday's game. And I tell you what we can do for tomorrow. 2-1 pitch, hit into left field. Can of corn. Going to the bottom of the 2nd now. That'll end it for the Braves in the top of the 2nd. Nothing doing there. Usually once, sometimes twice a week, we do a thing called dugout radio. When neither one of us can necessarily do play-by-play for the whole game, I will put on the audio feed for the game. So if our Dish Network refugees have enough of a need for that for tomorrow's game, and that might be plan B if I cannot do the play-by-play. And as we did that last Monday, and what we did is during commercial breaks I would come on and it kind of turned into a cooking show as I made some horrible spaghetti. I mean, that sausage I got from when Dixie was weak, I was disappointed in that. Kelly says, it's Inciarte in center field. So where's Adam playing? Is he in right? You think the play-by-play host would look at that. You should know that. But I'm not in the broadcast booth. I can't just look down at the field and see. I can only see what those narrow focus cameras, show. Your lineup brought to you by Walking Legends Productions. From softcore to hardcore porn, we never miss the shot. Walking Legend Productions. I believe A-Bomb will be your play-by-play reaction guy on Tuesday, 2 for Tuesday. And the neck is getting things going here in the bottom of the 2nd with a ball outside. That guy is a giraffe. The 1-0 pitch, pulled foul. Cooper is your batter. So Inciarte in center. Acuna is in right field. Adam is in left field. Charlie at shortstop. Ozzie at second. Donaldson third. Freeman first. And Brian McCann calling the pitches there. Another foul ball. 1-2 to Cooper. Cooper gets his own rebound. Remember the movie Basketball? That was great. That was great. Cooper gets his own rebound. If you haven't seen Basketball from the creators of South Park, checks his swing there. He went around, and that's going to be a strikeout for the neck, his first K of the day. Legend's excited to see what all the Star Sonny Gray will do. The All-Star Sonny Gray. And by the way, we do have a new closer. They have taken Green out of the closer role. That is inside and low, 1-0. It's going to be Ramirez batting now for Miami, batting .264 with 7 home runs on the season. And that is going to be a chopper that finds the hole for a single. Not strongly hit. Soroka missed his spot, and 1 on for Miami. 1 out, bottom of the second. Braves versus Mets is Tuesday. The Braves are off on Monday, it looks like. Yes, Seinfeld. Melanson, if I'm pronouncing that right. Melanson is going to be the closer for now. I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't work out, if they give Luke Jackson another shot. Rest in peace auto update. Come on, scoreboard. Is the scoreboard, did it update? Yeah, it looks, I think it updated. Is that what your auto update, rest in peace? I know. Yeah, this is a new scoreboard tonight from MSN.com. It has all the information you want. Yeah, and it seems to be auto updating a little bit. Probably way behind the game, and I'm way behind the game. All right, that is a swing and a miss. 1-1 to Brinson. One pitch. It's a curveball outside. 2-1. Yeah, I do believe that scoreboard is behind me. So if that's, that's kind of the thing about putting a simple scoreboard that doesn't have a lot of data on it, that when you do get out of sync, it's not as jarring. Throw back over to first, not in time. Legend going for the yummy dessert. Man, this guy, Legend, is on his game tonight. Got some fine chatting down in the dugout. 3-1 now. That was downstairs. There's 1 out, a runner on first. Earned run average this season for Soroka, 2.45. That is one of the best in the business. Rick Kranitz, the pitching coach for the Braves, looking on. And there's a swing and a miss. That was 93 on the gun. That was either a fastball or some sort of maybe four-seamer. I think that thing had some movement. Great pitch from the neck. That was nasty. Full count. 1 out. Let's see if they get the runner going here. The neck looking for the double play. He checks the runner. Takes the sign. Kicks and fires, and that is chopper foul. The runner was moving there. Well, if he just hit that a little bit better, probably could have been a double play. Imagine Brinson with a 192 ERA. He might be a speed guy. Seinfeld, not a Jackson Vizcaíno fan. The full count pitch. That is pulled foul again. Well, welcome everybody to Saturday Night Baseball on the Bone Crusher Show. This is our escape from reality. When the weight of the world is crushing your soul, the Bone Crusher brings you Atlanta Braves play-by-play reaction. All right, here comes Soroka with a 3-2 pitch, and Brinson hits that into center field. Inciarte tracks that down for out number 2. He had to run pretty far, but Inciarte, good play in center, keeping that from falling in the gap. I mean, that would have been a one bouncer to the wall. All right, good job, Inciarte. All right, A-Bomb has synced this with his DVR. Yeah, if you're watching the game on TV, we're going to be a little bit behind your live TV due to internet latency. And for optimal viewing experience, go ahead and sync us with your TiVo or your DVR if you have that. Not everybody can. There is a pretty good pitch, but just off the plate from Soroka. What is that pitch he's throwing? Is that, I mean, that's not just a regular fastball. Maybe it's like a four-seamer or something. When he can place that pitch, it is going to be nasty. And he places it there for a strike. 1-1. And it's Holiday batting. So 2 out, bottom of the second, runner on first for Miami. Soroka comes set. Here comes the 1-1 to McCann. That's in the dirt, but no problem for McCann. 2-1. Yeah, it's kind of like a sinker, except it's sinking right. It's not sinking down. It's kind of like a, maybe it's a fastball sinker slider thing. I don't know what it is. It's 93 miles an hour. Count is 3-1 now. Holiday batting 303. Holiday, not Holiday. We got 9 likes. Thank you, A-Bomb. Yeah, go ahead and hit the like button. That is a strike. Full count now. So, runner on first. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. 3-2 pitch. Soroka looking to get out of the inning right now. Checks the runner. The neck with the pitch, and that's going to be a weak chopper to Charlie, who fires to Freeman for the out. That's the end of the second. We're tied 0-0. The Braves are coming up to bat. And tonight's play-by-play reaction is sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. You can go click on Sports Fans. There's also some original acrylic artwork and lots of vintage and hard to find gifts. You know, you're probably not going to find a lot of stuff there that you'd get at a Walmart. You know what I'm saying? We'll be right back. I'm going to go drink a little Shasta. hoy, hoy, hoy. All right. Bone Crusher Show, Saturday Night Baseball. And y'all know what this is? If anybody can guess what this is, you get a free shout out. I don't think you're going to see what that is very well. Since it's such a horrid picture and it's in a bag, that is a crankshaft position sensor for a 2003 Volkswagen Beetle GL 2.0 hatchback. Thing's got at least 90 horsepower on it. Room. And that just has to get installed, and hopefully that'll fix my car, which has been down for an effing month. All right, we're underway, top of the third, and that is going to be a ball. That's called a strike, actually, to Inciarte, whose average has climbed up to 236. When he came back from the injured list, he was probably batting right at 200. The 0-1 just catches the lower corner of the plate for his strike. 0-2. Yeah, that scoreboard's going to be a problem. The 1-2 is going to be hit the other way, but the left fielder is going to have that for out number 1. Yeah, Seinfeld, I do understand, and you know your frustration with the closer situation. We go out and get a guy, and it doesn't work out. I think Green, I mean, he had a bunch of saves coming in, you know, as a Brave. I don't really know enough about him. Culberson takes a strike. 0-1. Charlie batting an impressive .320 this season. 4 home runs. He pulls that foul. 0-2. Not gotten a lot of starts this year. A lot of people think he should with that batting average. He's shown some great defensive versatility in the outfield and in shortstop. He had a good double play earlier in the game. Charlie rips that foul. 0-2, the clutch. And he's working on a fine mullet himself. Oh, 2 pitch to Charlie. Downstairs, 1-2. You want to compare Culberson to Camargo. Yeah, you're right. Last season Camargo was really good. And Charlie's going to hit that pitch in for a single to center. He goes upstairs and stays with it for a base hit. Good battle, Charlie, to get on board from an 0-2 count. Let's see if we get something cooking now with 1 out here. And the Soroka shows bunt, but pulls his back, takes the strike. 0-1. Soroka 108 on the season with 3 RBIs and 6 sacrifice bunts. Let's see if we can get a sack bunt right here on an 0-1 pitch. Third baseman is coming in, and Soroka misses the bunt. 0-2. And look at that neck. My God. There's a tribe in Africa that wears these. All right, he's he's showing bunt again and takes strike 3. He takes strike 3, showing bunt. That was not a very good at bat there. Yeah, there's a tribe that put these rings around their necks, and it kind of pushes their collarbones down, and to them that's a very attractive feature in their culture. So if they met Culber's, or if they met Soroka, he would probably be their new god. Alright, Acuna is batting now with a runner on. Big swing and a miss there, 0-1. Pitch to Acuna, and he's going to pull that one down the third base line, and he'll be thrown out at first to end the top of the third. Nothing doing for the Braves. Rats. All right. A lot of going on in the dugout. I appreciate all the chatter in the box. Yeah, Charlie came out of the bullpen to pitch some, and I know that tickles A-bomb whenever a position player comes in to pitch. I enjoy that too, you know. And often it's a case where the pitching is so different than what they're accustomed to that even though the pitches might be really slow, it takes them a little time to adjust. So you might see that position player have a 1-2-3 inning as a pitcher. There'll be usually be a lot of smiles and laughs, and occasionally a strikeout. That's even crazier. I've seen position players strike out, you know, the batter when they come in to pitch. And Culberson might be our ace, Seinfeld. Yep. Can't be throwing 97s the whole game. Gibby. Yeah, we gotta get Legend to show, man. This guy is on point. And we do have a link in the description if anybody wants to join in on my Google Hangout. You'll be on the show with us. It will kind of throw you off if you're synced up. If you're watching TV and you go on live with me, it's gonna throw you off a little bit there, but that's no big deal. If Culberson can get a hit, so can Acuna. Yeah, sorry that didn't work out. Acuna didn't get that hit there. We have a scoreboard update sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. A-Bomb says we have a final. It's the Giants over the Phillies, and 3-1. And wow, it's kind of surprising to see the Phillies fall like to third place in the division. That is a strike. 1-1 is the count to Marrero. I'm sorry, the fonts are so small. Marrero. 1-1 to Marrero. Pulled foul. 1-2. Nobody out. Bottom of the third. Mets now have the second wild card spot. Yeah, the Mets, you know, I keep hearing people say, look out, the Mets are heating up. Look out for the Mets. After what they've been through, I don't, and that's going to be pulled, and that is going to roll foul. That just rolls foul, and Donaldson kicks it out of play. Swinging bunt basically there. He almost had to get down on a knee and start blowing on it.
Where's my...
Yeah, producer Beth is in the house. Oh, I've got her chair. I don't have the other chair here. Did you take it upstairs? Yeah, this chair is producer Beth's chair, which used to be my chair, but it's not my chair anymore. All right, Soroka getting ready to deliver the 1-2 pitch. And that's a nasty curveball for the strikeout. Swing and a miss. And Soroka's second K of the day.
Your video has a delay. Because I'm already here and I'm watching myself. Look at that, moving around.
Yeah, the video is delayed, Producer Beth. Producer Beth just saw herself walk by. She said, how did that happen? Like a kink in the matrix there. All right, Soroka with a good strike there. Alcantara, batting 139. Yeah, we got to look out for the Mets now. How did that happen? Yeah, maybe, Legend, we should start every now and then just putting a position player in there for a couple of pitches just when we need someone who can throw a great 55-mile-an-hour fastball, just to mess up the timing. That might not be a bad thing to try every now and then. The 2-2. That's going to be a slow chopper back to the neck, who fires over to Freeman. Freeman's got like legs for miles, and Soroka's got the neck for years. Imagine one creature with those legs and that neck. Fucking giraffe. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. According to Legend, the Mets are on a 15-1 win-loss tear. That's pretty outstanding. Huh. All right. Well, I guess we got to keep an eye on them then. That's going to be in the dirt. 1-1. Diaz is your batter. One and 2. Good strike there. Two outs. 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. 2-2. Well, I was at the gas station. I was at the Tom Thumb, and there was this foreigner ahead of me going into the store, and he started holding the door for me. And I must have been at least 5 paces, at least a few seconds, really. That is a strikeout. Curveball catches the corner to end the third. We're going to go to the top of the fourth at 0-0. The Braves have 2 hits, and the Marlins have 2 hits. So I'm going in the store, and he goes to hold the door for me. And I was just on my rant with you guys the other day about how I no longer hold the door for other men. I mean, if I'm walking in the store and you're and you're a dude and you're right behind me, I'm not going to close the door in your face. I'll, if you can do it without interrupting the flow, if I don't have to stop my momentum, I'll hold the door. Or maybe you're a pace or 2 behind me, I'll fling the door a little extra. Other than that, I'm no longer holding doors for other dudes. But this guy held the door for me, and on the inside I was like, ugh, just go. But I guess eventually I picked up my feet a little bit, and I oh, thank you, okay, appreciate it, thank you so much, you've made my fucking day. This is just what I needed.
Yeah. People are just being nice to you.
Yeah, I don't need that. Don't be nice to me like that. Don't hold the door for me. Or if someone's coming out while I'm going in, and they'll and it's a 2-door, there's 2 swinging doors, and they'll open the door, they'll see me coming, and they'll hold it for me from the inside. And you know what? I don't want any part of that either. I just, what I do is I open the other side and I go in that way, and they're kind of confused. Maybe they think I'm being standoffish. They're like, this is not how the sequence is supposed to happen. But you know what? There's 2 doors. So if you're going in and I'm going out, why don't we each take a different door? You know, what's wrong with that? That's why there's 2 doors. And let's just have all electric doors. Then we don't have to mess with it.
People are just being nice to you, and you're just a dick.
Producer Beth says people just being nice to me, and I'm a dick. You know, in the South, we hold the door for ladies, but there's never been any kind of established custom that I got to hold the door for a dude. In fact, you know, I think
You
if
don't
you're
have to hold the door for, you know.
if you're in a small rural town, like a farm town, a blue collar town, you probably don't do it. It's probably a little effeminate. You know? And there is a pop up to left field, high and out. 1 away for the Braves in the top of the 4th. Meanwhile, a baseball game is going on over here. All right. Legend says, I only hold the door for teenage girls. Freeman takes a strike. Change of pace pitch there. 0-1 for Freddie Freeman. He's batting .306, 29 homers on the season, and a whole ton of RBIs. He goes the other way, but foul, 0-2. Welcome to the dugout. Creek, you better friend me. My user is AKA JKYT. I'm in the stadium, he says. All right, Creek is in the stadium. A live report from the stadium. Well, Creek, you'll probably notice if you have the audio on. And Freeman's going to serve that into left field for a soft serve single. 1 on with 1 out. Another chance for the Braves to get something going. That's only our 3rd hit of the game. Well, welcome aboard, Creek. Our stream is probably, since you're at the game, you'll notice we're a good minute behind. What you looking for, Producer Beth? Your what?
Measuring tape.
So Freeman just goes the other way, gets on first to get something started here. Yeah, Creek, A-Bomb's right. There's not a lot of people. Let us know if you're on TV. I'll look for you, Creek. I think I see you, dude. What do you look like? We'll look for you on the TV. Do you have a sign? I tell you what, Creek, what you need to do is to run onto the field.
Butt naked.
Yeah, butt naked, and then we'll know. Then we'll see you on TV.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, probably.
Josh Donaldson batting now. Count is 1-1 to the mullet man with a runner on first. Welcome back, Seinfeld Studios. You know, is that in relation to Jerry Seinfeld? Are you Jerry Seinfeld?
You Jerry.
1-1 pitch to Donaldson. He's gonna pop that a mile high, but that's not gonna leave the infield. So that'll be 2 away. Still have a runner on first. Freeman chilling on first. And that's going to bring up Brian McCann. And Seinfeld says we have a final. Angels over the Red Sox, 12-2. The unexpected blowout. Yeah, where are you sitting, Creek? Are you like behind home plate? Or are you out in the outfield? Over at the dugout? All right, pitch to Brian McCann. Outside, 1-0. Brian McCann looking to shake things up here. It's been a pitching battle so far. In the dirt, 2-0. All right, so they're behind on Brian McCann. He says that he is not Jerry, producer Beth, that's not Jerry Seinfeld in the dugout.
Of course it's
I've
not.
confirmed that is not Jerry Seinfeld. If it is, I'd like to get my own show, Jerry, if you can help me out. 2-0 pitch to McCann, and he's gonna pop that
Of course not.
into the outfield. The center fielder has it for out number 3 to end the 4th. I have an idea for a TV show. It's kind of a spin-off on your show, Comedian Cars Getting Coffee, except mine is called Riding in Cars, Smoking in Cars with Kids. It's where you ride around and give kids secondhand smoke. You roll the windows up and you put some kids in the back seat, and you start off smoking cigarettes maybe, and then maybe you're smoking cigars, and you just kind of keep working your way up to how strong the item is that you're smoking. It might be a hookah. Then by the end of it, you're smoking tires or something. You got like a tire fire riding around, smoking in cars with kids, coming to Crackle, and I'm pretty sure Seinfeld Studios is going to sign on for that project. All right. We got 10 likes. I appreciate it. Let's get a subscriber check. Do we have any new subscribers? Let's see here. Well, it looks like I'm at 121 subscribers. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. But every time we get a new subscriber, you'll see that number on your screen tick up. And when that happens, everyone gets a little shot of dopamine. Yeah, that's what's up. All right, we're heading to bottom of the 4th. I forget where the hell we're at here. And the scoreboard's not updating, so bottom of the 4th, I reckon, is coming up, and it's sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. Go click on Sports Fans. Back. That's going to be a grounder to Donaldson, who throws the runner out at first. So 1 away quickly, 1 pitch, 1 out. I like that. And tonight's game is not sponsored by Shasta Cola. Yeah, that is a vintage beverage right there.
It's not sponsored by.
Yeah, it's not sponsored by a lot of people. And even TreasureHunt.ga is like, I'm not sure you guys are really the brand we want representing us. I think they're going to go sign with who are you going to sign with? The Goose? Yeah, they're leaving us for the Goose. Anderson's batting, Soroka's pitching. The count's 0-1, 1 away, and the bottom of the 4th, 0-0. Dish Network refugees, welcome aboard. That's downstairs, 1-1 to Anderson. I am the Bone Crusher. Our moderators tonight are Ethan and A-Bomb. A-Bomb is your other play-by-play reaction host for Atlanta Braves, Atlanta Falcons, Hawks. So make sure you subscribe to A-Bomb as well, and you will virtually never miss a game. That's going to catch the plate for a nice strike, 1-2. I'd say we probably miss about a game a week. I tell you what, since my car's been messed up and I've got all these other headaches going on, I haven't been doing as many games. So I'll be looking forward to getting things back to normal. There's a swing and a miss for a strikeout. That's the 4th K for the neck. Soroka, 2 away now in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, Seinfeld's calling TBS. I should be getting an email from TBS. I guess we're gonna produce that show, right? Smoking in cars with kids. You know, and the whole time I'm smoking in the car with the kids, I'm gonna be, you know, giving them my story about, you know, how the world has cheated me and stuff like that. Because little kids need, you know, good quality time with miserable adults. 1-1 is the count. 2 away, bottom of the 4th. Cooper is batting for the Marlins. The net comes set, delivers, and that is going to be a base hit over leaping Ozzie in the center field. 1 on for the Marlins. Nice attempt to stab that by Ozzie, but that ricocheted right off his glove. Almost a great play. That would have been fantastic. He's been pretty good defensively, so I'm sure that's not an error. All right, Ramirez is batting. The Miami Marlins cameraman caught sleeping on the job there. I guess I happen to have the Marlins broadcast tonight. Their crew has fallen asleep, man. But can you blame them? If you work for the broadcast crew for the Marlins, man, you're having a hard time staying awake this season. There ain't enough Red Bulls in the world to keep you awake. You're checking lacrosse scores. 1-1 pitch to Ramirez. He tries to hit that one that was on his knuckles and he pulls it foul. 1-2. Soroka's pitch count at 51 now. Through 3 2/3. We got 10 in the box, 10 likes. Glad to have you guys aboard. Make sure you thumbs up the live stream. Help me out. Swing and a miss on the curveball. There's another K for the neck. He is racking them up tonight. That's the end of the 4th. I think I will get a subscriber check here. We are locked in tight at 121 subscribers. We picked up a couple before we even started the show. Alright, so in the description field, let's see, I have some show topics. Oh yeah, stop saying change my mind. I'm getting tired of people posting, like on Facebook, they'll make some statement of, you know, their strong opinion on something, and they close it by saying change my mind. Like, I'm going to go through the trouble to try to change the mind of a closed-minded individual. I mean, that's just their way of saying that they're stubborn and their mind's made up. So stop saying change my mind. I don't know, I was more infuriated with that earlier. Now it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Oh, today I was at the Dollar Tree, and we brought this question up before. You know, you're at the cash register, and the cashier is ringing you out, about to start ringing you out. She says, did you find everything okay? And we know we're not going to, even if we don't, because what's going to happen? Even if we didn't find what we're looking for, we asked for it, it's going to bring everything to a screeching halt. The people behind you in line are going to start sighing and rumbling, and the lady's going to look at you like, well, you know, let's go look. Let's get some other people involved. I mean, what do you think is going to happen?
But you did.
Well, today I'm at the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I needed coffee filters. I know there's no coffee filters in the house. I'm at the Dollar Tree, and I go over in the coffee section, and it's like, all right, they just don't have any. They're out of coffee filters. That happens. All right, we're back here, top of the 5th. Adam is going to be batting for the Braves. He takes that strike 0-1. So I tell the lady, she said, "Did you find anything okay? Like, you know, I think you're out of coffee filters." The 0-1 pitch. That's going to be pulled to the third baseman, who throws Adam out at first, 1 away in the top of the 5th. So I say, "Yeah, I think you're out of coffee filters." And she goes, "No, we're not." And well, are they not in like the coffee section or something? And she says, "No, I saw some came in. They're in the back." And and there's no one behind me. And she runs off to the back, right, Producer Beth? And she comes out with a whole box of coffee filters and says, "How many do you need?" I'm like, she says, you know, you ask for it, you get. So there you go. The one time that it actually worked out. All right. Inciarte is batting now. We have a little bit of a shift on him. The third baseman is the only one really shifting here. That's inside. 2-0 to Inciarte, who's had a pretty good bat since coming back from his injury. Did you find everything okay? Well, as a matter of fact, I didn't. And that got rectified. Inciarte steps out of the box. Pitcher's taking a long time here. An annoyingly long time. 11 in the box, 10 likes, thank you very much. Inciarte hits that foul. He tries to go the other way. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on, top of the 5th. Our scoreboard sucks tonight. I mean, it looks okay. It doesn't take up a lot of resources. I like that, but it is what it is tonight. Outside, 96 on the gun, does not hit the plate. 3-1 Inciarte, so he's going to have a good hitting count right here. Let's see what he can do with it. And the pitch comes quickly, and that is outside, ball 4. So Inciarte is headed over to first. This is the 4th time we put a runner on first. And so far tonight, we haven't been able to do anything with our runner at first. But this may be the exception this inning, right? Mom says he has never answered no on that question. And that is going to be a strike over the lower edge of the plate there. So Charlie Culberson batting. He takes that. It's 0-1. Charlie's got 19 RBIs, as mostly as a pinch hitter, getting a rare start tonight. He's had a couple of starts lately. That's going to bounce right off the umpire there. Ouch, 0-2 of that foul. Charlie was in an 0-2 count. Last at bat, and he battled back for a single. Let's see what he can do here. Alcantara pitch count at 56. It's a great pitching duel so far tonight. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Charlie. Culberson is going to hit that right up the middle, but the second baseman is going to get it. His only play is going to be at first, so the runner does advance to second. 2 away, top of the 5th. And you'll see, and you know, there's something I kind of noticed that well, like when runner gets on base, he'll start talking with like if runner gets on first, he'll start having a conversation with the other team's first baseman, and it gets very friendly. And I mean, to me, that can be a little too friendly. I think if you're in a competitive game, you need to kind of treat the other team kind of like an enemy instead of exchanging recipes, you know. And I think there's a true story about Pete Rose swapping recipes at first or some shit. All right, Soroka is going to be batting now. He takes that 1-0. He had a tough at bat last time. He couldn't get a bunt down at all. He struck out trying to bunt. Seinfeld says the Cubs and the Reds are starting now. Should be a good game. Soroka swinging and tries to catch up with a 95-mile-an-hour heater and fouls it back 1-1. Yeah, just let Charlie or let Soroka try to rip one. You know, there's 2 outs, can't bunt, so. And yesterday I was watching a replay of a Greg Maddux home run, so I would love to see one of our pitchers hit one out of here and help themselves. Good. Oh, bad call by the ump. That's called a strike. Soroka took it. It was definitely a ball. 1-2 on the back call from the umpire. Man, that kind of changes the situation. And Soroka swings and misses. All right, strike 3, and that's going to end the top of the 5th. So again, the Braves leave a runner on. Still 0-0. A-Bomb says he'll be calling in to our Google Hangout later on in the game. That will be great, A-Bomb. Just remember, when you call in, you'll lose. You won't be synced up with me. You'll be synced up with the show on YouTube, but I am on a delay. We're operating on internet delay, latency delay, and I've got a built-in 5-second delay to help prevent any possible buffering. We've got 12 in the box, 10 likes. Let's get some more likes. Thumbs up, guys. Come on. We're giving A-Bomb the night off. He's been working really hard lately, doing a lot of games, grinding for the Braves. I kind of feel bad he doesn't get more days off. Right, well, we're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Tonight's play-by-play reaction is sponsored by treasurehunt.ga, and the Marlins will be batting next. Hang tight. I'm going to go drink a couple more Shastas. One Shasta is quite enough for us. So yeah, I got the part for my car, which hasn't worked. With the third part I've tried a new engine coil. I put in a new mass airflow cylinder sensor by myself. And now I've got a crankshaft position sensor. It's probably pretty easy to change myself. I just can't reach it. And the best way to do it is put the car up on jacks or lift the car up. And I just don't want to get under a car, a rickety jack. You know, if I had something to lift it with, like at a shop. And now I had a guy that was going to do it for free, sort of. There was a trade out. This company in town that I've been interviewing with, the guy was like, yeah, well, we have a trade out with this auto place, this mobile mechanic. We're going to send him over, and he's going to fix your car. And you're just going to pay for the $25 part, and we'll trade out the labor. Well, I talked to the guy today, and he was like doing some NASCAR show over there on their radio station, and they just canceled his little guest segment. So I think he's a little upset about that, and has no intention of coming out and changing my part anytime soon. So we'll have to deal with that. All right, we are back here in Miami. 0-1 pitch, Soroka with a nice changeup. 0-2. And what's up, Dur? Let's see if Dur the cat wants to be on the show. Come here, Dur. This is Dur. She's a seal point. For Siamese. Girl. Like, where's my food? It is her dinner time, so I'll get that cat fed. Swing and a miss, another K for the neck. That is his 6th strikeout on the night. He is dealing. One away here in the bottom of the fifth, still 0-0. If you like pitching duels and giraffes, this is the game for you tonight. It's our game of the week, Saturday Night Baseball, the Bone Crusher Show. Your moderator tonight on duty is A-Bomb. Make sure you subscribe to him as well, because he is Atlanta's other play-by-play reaction host. There's going to be a liner to Donaldson, and he gets it over to Freeman for out number 2 in the bottom of the fifth. All right, let's see, Darren. How about some 9 lives? Want some 9 lives? 9 lives daily essential. Some cheap shit. On Wednesday, I plan on buying these like 16-pound, 20-pound bags of cat food. That'll last a while. All right, Marrero batting now for Miami. And he takes that ball. It's 1-0. Line drive out to Donaldson to end the fifth. That was a quick bottom in the fifth. So on our way to the 6th inning already. And you know, whenever we see a game moving along this fast, that means something's going to happen soon, and that speed is going to change. And I think the Braves are due to put a few runs on here as we head to the top of the 6th. Well, coming to Burger King's nationwide, they've tested the Impossible Whopper, which is a soy-based Whopper. It's a meatless Whopper. They've had this going in several test markets, and it did so well. It is going, I believe, nationwide. If not nationwide, it's the only reason they can't is because they can't make enough of them. There's a company that's making it for Burger King, and they're having to outsource their work too. They're working double time to try to create as many soy patty Impossible Whoppers as possible, and I am really excited. I want to try it because I am just waiting for a meat substitute product that tastes as good as meat or close enough, or I don't mind. I mean, I can't be a vegetarian any other way. I cannot just not eat meat. You gotta give me, science has got to come up with a solution, because I don't need all that cholesterol, and I don't, if we can grow it or fake it, I'm there. And I'm too much of a puss to go look at video of slaughterhouses. I've only heard how bad it is. These cows start crapping themselves right when they're about to get slaughtered because they know it's going down. So, the Impossible Whopper, brought to you by Burger King, in stores nationwide. There's an ad for Burger King. Acuna is coming up to bat, top of the 6th. The Braves, no runs and 3 hits so far tonight. Seinfeld Studios off to dinner. Gotta go. Enjoy your dinner. I hope I didn't sour your appetite with the slaughterhouse conversation there. Acuna fouls that off 0-1. Brickmaster Films in the dugout. Welcome, brother. Yeah, we've got a great pitching duel here. Who will blink first? That's inside. Way inside. 1-1 to Acuna. Both teams with just 3 hits. 7 in the box, 10 likes. Make sure you hit the like button. Thumbs up this live stream. We have 121 subscribers. And growing. The 1-1 pitch. That is in there for a strike to Acuna. A little change of pace. Pitcher working quickly, the 1-2. And Acuna is going to hit that high. Can anyone get to it? That's going to be a tough play for the second baseman over his shoulder, but he's got it. We were kind of hoping for a collision or something there, but it was this date in 2003 that Rafael Furcal turns the 12th unassisted triple play in Major League Baseball history. Wow. 12th ever unassisted triple play, Rafael Furcal for the Braves, this day in history. Oh yeah, and they just showed the replay of that. I guess they had 2 on and were trying to run on like a hit and run, and there's a line drive out. Well, I don't even know how that triple play went down. I guess it wasn't a line, it wasn't a force out, it was, I don't know. He stepped on second, then he chased down one of the runners, so I guess it was a force. 0-2 pitch coming up to Ozzie. Outside, 1-2. There's 1 out in the top of the 6th, 0-0. A-Bomb remembers that play. Maybe tomorrow he'll describe it in better detail. I can't seem to. And I just saw it. I can't. You know, it's like they're showing this it's called, instead of high definition, SD, standard definition. There's this very narrow box replay of it, so I really couldn't tell what was going on. When you see the big black bars on the side of the screen, that's how you know you're watching something in standard definition over an HD broadcast. The 1-2 coming up to Ozzie. Outside, 2-2. We do have a new like, up to 11 likes. Thank you very much. No thumbs down. That's good. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Inside, full count. With 1 out, nobody on. And the 3-2 pitch. Ozzie is going to chop that one right to the first baseman, who steps on the bag for out number 2. Alcantara with 72 pitches on the night. Yeah. Both pitchers have a shutout going on into the 6th now. See also some other links we have in the description field of this video. You can hit up my tip jar there. There's a link for the tip jar. And Freeman's going to foul that one back, 0-1. There's also a link to treasurehunt.ga if you want to go visit our sponsors page. And there's also a link to our Google Hangout session if you want to be on the show. We understand A-Bomb may be joining us later. Make sure you rest those pipes. The 0-1 to Freddie Freeman. He pulls that one foul now. So 2 out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch coming up to Freddie Freeman. Batting .297 this season. 86 RBIs on the year. Oh, check it. That is incorrect information. That is his all-time career versus the Marlins. Okay. Yeah, I knew those numbers weren't quite right. Checks the swing there, 1-2. Legend says the Reds are up 1-0 early! Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Freddie tries to rip that low pitch, still 1-2. He fouls it off. Sponsored by Bonefish Grill. Escape the ordinary. Yeah, I've been to Bonefish, I guess once or twice. Had the Bang Bang shrimp. Freddie fouls that one off, tries to go the other way. Bonefish was so packed, it was so crowded. The food was good, but it was, of course it was expensive. But I'm not, falling over myself to go back or anything. That 1-2 pitch is golfed into left field, and the outfielder has that one. Freddie chased that one a little bit. That was definitely a ball downstairs, but he golfed that one. Often when when Freddie goes golfing and at bat, he ends up hitting that out of the park, but not that time. So the top of the 6 is toast, 0-0. The Marlins are coming up to bat next. Tonight's play-by-play reaction sponsored by Treasure. Shut up, Gene Garber. Tonight's play-by-play reaction sponsored by Treasure Hunt.ga and Fresca. Sugar-free Fresca. You don't want that nasty shit.
And by WSP Radio, and winners will receive cash prizes with $1,000 going to the best overall banner.
So join the fun on banner night. Braves baseball, a family affair. Hey, let's see what you have there.
Hi fans, I'm Gary Kinsey. And say, Gene Garber, how do you spell relief?
I spell it B-A-N-N-E-R. And I say that because Fresca, WSB Braves banner night, is coming up between games of the July 19th Braves-Phillies doubleheader. And that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's brought to you by Sugar-Free Fresca and by WSP Radio, and winners will receive cash prizes with $1,000 going to the best overall banner.
So join the fun on banner night. Braves baseball, a family affair. Hey, let's see what you have there.
Hi fans, I'm Gary Kinsey. And say, Gene Garber, how do you spell relief?
I spell it B-A-N-N-E-R. And I say that because Fresca, WSB Braves banner night, is coming up between games of the July 19th Braves-Phillies doubleheader. And that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's brought to you by Sugar-Free Fresca and by WSP Radio, and winners will receive cash prizes with $1,000 going to the best overall banner.
So join the fun on banner night. Braves baseball, a family affair. Hey, let's see what you have.
Oh, that looks like crap, kids. Fail.
Hi fans, I'm Gary Kinsey.
All right. Retro Braves commercials. That's something you only get here on the Bone Crusher Show, and we are back in Miami, and that is a chopper back to Soroka. Fires over to first in time, 1 pitch, 1 out. Not the first time we've had that scenario tonight. I thought we'd have a big 6th inning, we did not. Maybe next inning. Alright, I'm so glad everyone is here for Saturday Night Baseball. I don't know if we have any competition tonight. There is a strike to Diaz, 0-1. Back to the top of the order for Miami. Mondo is in the box. The West Coast has entered. This must be a really early game for West Coast people. Kind of an early start time. This is a game is in Miami. It started at 6:10 Eastern on a Saturday night. That seems like an early start. That's an unusually early start for a Saturday night. 1-1 pitch going the other way. Charlie Culberson is going to track that down with a bit of a sliding catch there. That was not a really easy catch either. I thought he would let the left fielder get it, but Charlie fades back like he's running a fly route for the Georgia Bulldogs. Slides on his fanny for out number 2. So quickly 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. If you're just joining us, got a real pitching duel going on tonight. It's 0-0 here in the 6th. Castro batting now, and the count is 0-1. If you're watching on TV, go ahead and sync us up. You might have to pause your TV just a sec. The 0-1 pitch, check swing. He does not go around. 1-1 to Castro. pitch count for Soroka, only 65 pitches, so he's still got a lot of mileage left on him tonight. And at this rate, he could go the distance. He keeps this up. That is downstairs, 2-1. Let's check our battery power on our wireless here. Not too bad. We'll get that on the charger. I got an email telling me that I'm live. Well, I don't need an email to tell me I'm live. There's a grounder to Charlie. That's no problemo for out number 3 to end the 6th. Wow, we are just chugging right along. The Marlins, no runs on 3 hits tonight. The Braves, no runs on 3 hits. And we're going to the top of the 7th. And we know that A-Bomb's calling in around the bottom of the 7th. So make sure you stay tuned in for celebrity play-by-play reaction host A-Bomb joining us on the show. He always has a good take. You know, and speaking of exchanging recipes, there's a guy you might want to exchange a recipe or two with. All right, this is the Bone Crusher Show, our game of the week, Braves and Marlins. And we will be bringing you Atlanta Falcons football this season, so make sure you subscribe for that. And you definitely want to subscribe to A-Bomb's channel as well, Atlanta's other play-by-play reaction host. And these reaction shows are popping up coast to coast, so we're really stoked to be first in the ATL, Atlanta's only dedicated show. Sometimes that jackass, the Goose, I mean, if you like, now he's a nice enough guy, actually. But, you know, it is just so boring. It's so dull.
That's his show. It's a dull show.
Yeah, it's the dull and boring show. And he does stick his fingers in his mouth a lot. That's kind of cool. You know, he'll be talking and just be like, you know, and he doesn't realize that he's, you know, it's like there's just, I don't know what's wrong with the guy. He's got, it looks like he lives in a nice house. I don't know if he's married or if he's living in his mom's house. But the most interesting thing about his show is either when he's got his hands in his mouth or his cat walks by, or when his moderator String Cheese goes redlining. If any of our moderators see String Cheese, aka Butterhead, in the dugout, you might just have to bounce him. I don't want him causing us trouble down the road, especially when we're doing dugout radio, because we have been known to bend the rules. All right, Charlie batting now. I mean, check it, Donaldson is batting now, and that is just foul. 0-1. Alcantara still pitching for the Marlins. He's only had 1 walk tonight and 4 strikeouts on 78 pitches. Soroka's given up no walks, and he's got 6 Ks on even less pitches. Donaldson takes a strike, 97 miles an hour, still throwing heat. 0-2 to the mullet man, Josh Donaldson. And if I'm behind the game on TV, our scoreboard's even further behind me. Big swing, and just got a piece of that one. 1-2 to Donaldson now. Nobody out, top of the 7th. 0-0. Well, have you ever seen this post on Facebook? Some drama queen has to post a message that she's taking a break from Facebook. The 1-2 to Donaldson. He's going to rip that one to the third baseman. Guns at the first for out number 1. It's like, there's too much drama. I'm taking a break from Facebook. Listen, hose bag, posting that you're taking a break from Facebook is not taking a break from Facebook. People be like, oh, what happened to Drama Queen? I haven't seen her post in 5 minutes. Oh, Oh, I see. They're taking a break. I'm glad she told us that. Otherwise, I'd be so worried. Brian McCann batting now with 1 out. And he takes that outside. 1-0. So, here's the situation. Brian McCann has had a couple of bats tonight. Might have his timing down. That's in the dirt, 2-0. I think we're going to start getting to the point where these batters have seen him already. This is their 3rd at bat. I think we have a chance now here to start doing some damage to him before they get to their bullpen. Let's see if McCann can capitalize on the 2-0 pitch. He's going to stroke that one, but the first baseman has it, steps on the bag, out number 2. We have 11 likes so far tonight. Appreciate that. Make sure you thumbs up the live stream. So Mondo is at the Niners game, tailgating, having some cold drinks. What are you drinking at the Niners game? What is it, like a Chablis or something? Maybe a little white wine spritzer. Santa Clara. The 0-1 pitch to Adam Duvall, swing and a miss, 0-2. We're in the top of the 7th, 2 out, nobody on for the Braves. 0-2 pitch coming up to Adam Duvall, who is playing left field tonight, and we actually have Acuna playing right field tonight. I don't think I've seen Acuna play right field this season. I don't recall seeing that. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. That will end it for the Braves in the top of the 7th. Well, what a pitching duel. What can you say? They're dealing tonight. T-Man, Tejas is in the house. Welcome aboard, T-Man. Sup? A-Bomb says, no Cubs, no. Reds are up 3-0, according to Legend on the Cubs. So, Cubs, really good team this year. And the Reds, from what I understand, are a step away, a notch away from, being a playoff caliber team. I think we're caught up in the dugout, so let's take a quick break. Bottom of the 7th, and a call from A-Bomb is coming up next on the Bone Crusher Show, sponsored tonight by treasurehunt.ga. You can click on Sports Fans and get some cool sports swag, or if you're looking for a unique gift, you'll find. And A-Bomb has joined us on the program. All right, let's head back to the dugout here. We got a celebrity play-by-play reaction host, A-Bomb. How's it going tonight, brah? It is a quick game tonight, and at some point we're going to lose that. Let me do a check here, make sure I got you coming in on the show. Do you guys hear A-Bomb on the show? Or does it sound like I'm talking to myself? All right. Well, I'll presume that you can be heard. Yes, yeah. The call quality is great. Yeah. like Chris Davies' parents.
Well, yes, and my grandparents. And so every time I see that commercial, that old Braves commercial with Gene Garber, and he's got like stacks of Fresca or Shasta or whatever that is, that immediately takes me back to those times. And one funny thing about that is that my grandmother, one of my grandmothers, lived in a mobile home back in the day, and she had a fire at the place. And so she lost a lot of stuff. She loaded up her car with the, whatever was remaining, and came to my mom and dad's place one time. And one of the things that she saved was her cases of Shasta, and they were all like smoky. She needed to get rid of them. They smelled like smoke from the damn fire.
Man, you can't throw out some Shasta, dude.
Right. So, of the few things that were actually remaining from that trailer fire, the cases of Shasta made it out of the fire. And I think they eventually got tossed again because they had soot and they smelled like smoke.
No, you can store it in the backyard, brah.
Right. Exactly. But it just reminded me, it was like an old person's thing, and it still is to this day.
Well, you can get a 4-pack. You can get a 4-pack of Shasta at the Dollar Tree.
That's awesome. And that was a great story of the Dollar Tree, by the way. Yeah, I've never answered, when they say, "Did you find everything okay?" I've never once had anything other than a one-word conversation about that. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Can you guide me over there? But it sounds like it worked out for you. I'm glad that happened. At least there was nobody behind you in the line.
I took a big risk by asking for help. I knew that by saying that I could actually still physically be there now.
Exactly. But at least you didn't piss anybody off. And I'll hit on this next point real quick. You mentioned the meatless burger. I've never had one. I've never even once tried any kind of, I've never had a Boca burger. I've never had any kind of meat substitute, but it sounds like the time is now. And I will try one of these Whoppers if they bring them around this area. I think it was one of the, something you posted on Facebook. Wasn't one of the MST3K guys that brought that up?
Yeah, they're promoting the Whopper as well. A lot of people are excited about it. It's called the Impossible Whopper.
Have you had any of this meatless substitute yet, of any kind?
I've tried maybe a couple veggie burgers over the year. I've never tried any kind of meatless substitute that I thought was pretty good. The only exception to that is maybe been some well prepared firm tofu.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to give a quick game update. We're in the bottom of the seventh inning, and the Marlins are batting. They've got a runner on first, and Cooper is batting, and he hits one, but Ender is there to make a nice catch in center field. And so there's one out in the bottom of the seventh in the scoreless game, and Soroka is still out there with 76 pitches. I remember years ago when we lived together in that apartment in Athens, that Castle place, some folks came over and brought Boca burgers, and that was, that had to be 20 years ago. And they were really on top of it back then, early adapters, I guess you could say.
I'm hoping science can save us on the meat thing. Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, me too, and I've never been excited about it up until right about now. If Burger King comes out with something, and I haven't been to in one of their stores in years because they suck now, but maybe that will save them if that thing catches on, the whatever you call that thing, the meatless Whopper.
The Impossible Whopper.
Yes.
That is the fast food review sponsored by treasurehunt.ga.
And I just wanted to say, man, you're doing a great job on the stream. I love all the people in the dugout. It's we've got between the two of us a lot of joint guys, and there's a ground ball, and out number 2 is Culberson throws out the runner at first. There's 2 outs. Anyway, A-Bomb is going to check out here. I will be back on Tuesday night at, I guess, 7:20 Eastern time. The Braves will be back then. They're off Monday, and I'll be doing stuff tomorrow. So I look forward to getting back on Tuesday night. And A-Bomb is out. We'll see you next time.
All right, celebrity play-by-play reaction host A-Bomb. Always a great treat when he joins us on the program. And if you would like to be on the show, all you have to do is click the Google Hangouts link in the description. All right, and T-Man, thanks for the audio-visual check there. T-Man says the audio was pretty good once we got you on. It took me a second to get you over, A-Bomb. So if you go listen to playback, the beginning of your interview will be missing. But once we got that on, yeah, there was a slight echo according to T-Man. Otherwise, should sound pretty good. I mean, I can't really adjust the levels individually. So it's like I have to try to adjust the slider depending on who's ever talking to keep it even. All right, back to baseball here. Soroka has a 1-2 pitch with a runner on second, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. And here is the pitch. That's hit the other way into right field. Acuna, playing in right, has it for out number 3 to end the 7th inning. So 0-0. What an amazing pitching game. Sometimes these low-scoring games are annoying because I want to see some runs, but as you get later and later into the game, and it actually gets more exciting that there's not any runs. It's such a pitching duel. So I think we're going to start seeing more and more people show up in the dugout as this close game lingers on. The Braves come in 69-49 on the season. I believe we have about a 6.5 game lead in the division. We have a review. T-Man, you might need to call into the show, T-Man, and give us your review of the Impossible Burger. He said he had it, and it was amazing. Yeah, T-Man, we would love to get that review of the Impossible Whopper. I mean, I would love to reduce my meat intake, but I don't want to give up, burgers. So that's one. That's the first person I've talked to that's had the Impossible Whopper. So T-Man says thumbs up on the Impossible Whopper. I'm definitely going to try that as soon as I get my car fixed. A month without a car. But I've got my new sensor here. Maybe this one will fix it. I don't know. But my mechanic is having a feud with the company that's doing a trade out for this labor. So I got to find someone else to do it. No, I might borrow my neighbor's jack and start climbing under there myself. It's not a hard fix. I'm a little reluctant to climb underneath that car on a teetering jack in my driveway. It needs to be put up on a proper lift. And then it's a piece of cake to change that part. All right. Well, Inciarte is batting, and he's going to hit that one into foul territory. 1-1 is the count. So top of the 8th, 0-0, nobody out, nobody on. Maybe the Braves can get something going here. Break up this shutout. Each team with only 3 hits on the night. There's only been 1 walk tonight. I think the pitchers have combined for nearly a dozen strikeouts. 1-2 count to Inciarte. And the pitch. Inciarte gets a hold of that one. The outfielder is retreating, but he's going to have it right in front of the warning track for out number 1. And Inciarte visibly frustrated as he kicks the bag at first. He had a chance to do some damage there and just didn't get enough of it. He's frustrated that was not an extra base hit. And Charlie batting, and there is a duck snort into center and a base hit for the Braves. The mullet man. No, that is not the mullet man. The Charlie's man. That's a better mullet than the mullet man. So Charlie's on first. Another hit for Charlie tonight. Man, this guy just keeps making great defensive plays. He keeps finding ways to get base hits. All right, we're going to have a pinch hitter now. So that is going to be it for the neck. Here comes Matt Joyce, the bullpen up. And I'm a little surprised they pulled the neck out. With a shutout going, his pitch count was under 90. That's for sure. It's probably closer to 80. A-Bomb providing the link in the dugout to get on the Google chat. And listen, man, as many people can be on that at once as you want. So it can easily be a conference call. All right, the shift is on for Joyce. And if you do call in, just know that you're not going to be synced up with the game. Often the bottom of the inning when the other team is batting is a great time to call, especially when we're not synced up for play-by-play. But any time is good. Anytime's the right time to talk Impossible Whoppers, and that is a passed ball. Is that the T-Man joining us on the show now?
Hello, hi.
The T-Man, Tejas.
Nice to meet you, finally.
is on. And he's scruffing on an Impossible Whopper right now, I think.
It's actually Taco Bell.
Oh, man. I love some Taco Bell. What did you order at the Taco Bell?
I got cheesy gordita, cheesy bean and rice burrito. Good stuff.
Solid. So why did you want to try the Impossible Whopper? Were you as fascinated as we are about the meatless Whopper, or was someone else's idea?
Well, I'm actually vegetarian, so I can't eat meat at all. So I just had my friends came up to me. They were like, "Yo, you need to try this new Impossible Burger thing." So we went to Grindhouse in downtown Atlanta, and that was the first time I tried it. And they took a little piece, and they're like, "Dude, this tastes exactly like me." I was like, "Whoa."
As a vegetarian, you must have been extremely excited as Joyce just strikes out 2 away now in the top of the 8th with a runner on second. Have you ever had meat before?
I have accidentally. I thought the regular burger, the regular Whopper at Burger King was a vegetarian thing. I didn't realize that. I was like 7. So I didn't know, but that was I think that was the only time I've had it.
Wow.
But it tastes really good. It even bleeds like me. It sears like me. It bleeds like me. I was fascinated.
Well, that is exciting news. Vegetarians must be flipping out, and they're gonna walk Acuna. So we got 2 on with 2 outs, top of the 8th. Tastes just like meat, man. Now, okay, how much does an Impossible Whopper cost? Is it like twice the price of a normal Whopper?
No, it's just a couple bucks extra.
So we're talking like a $6 burger, maybe?
Yeah, around there, 6, 7. Depending on the place you get it from. Like, because Grindhouse, they actually, they take time to make their burgers good, but Burger King is a fast food restaurant, so.
What's that, producer Beth? Who serves it? Yes, it's a Burger King. The Impossible Whopper is from Burger King. Now, I don't understand the Grindhouse. Is that at a restaurant? Why are you getting
Sorry, go ahead.
It's a restaurant that serves Burger King?
No. Grindhouse is a completely different restaurant, and that Grindhouse, it's a burger chain. and so they also serve Impossible Burgers because the Impossible Burger is like its own company, but the Burger King they sort of sponsor it, I guess. So that's how they were able to put Impossible Burgers into their menu. Same as Grindhouse.
Good call. Okay, thanks for clearing up the confusion. Now that you mentioned that, you're right. That's a third party, a different company that actually
Yeah.
produces this.
Yeah.
So you're going to work that into regular rotation now, basically.
I mean, I guess. The thing is, like, I watched this video, and it was like Dr. Mike, I think his name is, and he was reviewing the burgers, like, and the ingredients in it, and the Impossible Burger has like double the sodium, and so like in the long run, that might not be the best option. You probably still want a little bit of meat, but I mean, there's always that's the thing. Like, at least it's like giving a solution to people that kind of want to cut out meat, and it really it can even like change it can stop climate change too, because if you think about it, people release methane. Methane's a greenhouse gas, so that
That's a great win for science.
yeah,
Reducing your carbon footprint.
exactly. So what are your thoughts on Adam Duvall so far, by the way?
Adam started hot. He's cooled off a little bit, but so far so good.
I was talking to my friends earlier, and they were talking about Adam Duvall and how he might be like really inconsistent right now. He might be. We're just hoping he doesn't end up like a Austin Riley,
Yeah, Austin Riley on the DL started hot, cooled off, but he's battling back. Unfortunately, he's hurt. And here in Miami right now, we have 2 runners on for the Braves in the top of the 8th. There's 2 outs, and Ozzie is batting with a 0-2 count, but Ozzie is hitting him hard, but foul. Let's see if he can work the count into his favor and get something across for the Braves. T-Man.
Another home run would be awesome right now.
T-Man calling for the home run here. Let's see. And their starting pitcher is still in, and that's upstairs, 1-2.
Dang, are we looking at full games for both of these guys?
Soroka is done for the night. They pinch hit for Soroka. Yeah, I was a little surprised there, but in the modern game, in the 90s, that never would have happened. You never would have pulled a pitcher with a shutout intact at that point, because the next guy pitching might have a lousy night and ruin the whole thing. You would not do that. His pitch count's not that high. The 1-2 to Ozzie, another foul. Man,
and that's why bullpens
have
become such a like vital part of baseball, and that's really why the Braves. I mean, I feel like the Braves could have won at least 20 games if we had like a really solid bullpen, this entire season. But
yeah, the bullpen has struggled, but I think it's not as bad as it could be. We're still in first. What else you got for us?
Nowhere near as bad. I feel like have you seen Ian Anderson in AAA? That man has been healing. Like I think he should be up here, especially seeing these new comers that we just got from the trade deadline. Shane Green and Chris Martin specifically. Mark Melance has been dealing, but Shane Green and Chris Martin, I mean, so far they're not very reliable. So I'm looking at Ian Anderson in AAA right now, and he looks really good.
All right. Well, thanks for the scouting report. And Ozzie is going to hit that one, and it goes off the pitcher's foot for a base hit. Charlie comes around to score. The Braves are on the board here in the 8th. Finally. Yeah, here's the replay. That goes off the pitcher's foot. So Charlie scores easily as that ricochets out into left field. And Acuna slides and stays at third. So it's 1-0 Braves. Ozzie with a double off the shoe. Shoe double.
Good stuff. I remember, I think it was a couple months ago, we won a Marlins game 1-0, so maybe we can do it again.
Well, it might come down to that. We just knocked their pitcher out. So that's going to be it for that guy. A jitterbug call to the bullpen. Do you know what a jitterbug is, T-Man?
Is it like a very pesky insect?
Well, a jitterbug, originally a jitterbug was a dance craze in like the 1940s, maybe the 30s. My dad, who was born in the 30s, knew how to do the jitterbug, but now a jitterbug is known as it's a cell phone provider. For old people, so it's like really simple to use cell phones with big buttons. So, yeah.
No, like Blackberries, huh? No, not even Blackberries. Blackberries had small.
Yeah.
Had
I
small
mean, they got like
buttons.
4-inch buttons. They're like that.
Oh man.
Jitterbug. All right. Well, thanks for joining us on the show, T-Man.
Yeah, totally. Thanks for having me.
Finally, anytime you are welcome. And thanks for the fast food review on the Impossible Whopper. I'm doing that as soon as I get my car fixed.
All right. Thanks for having me.
All right. Have a good night, brother. All right. Back to the dugout. A-Bomb says, great interview. Thanks for the audio visual check. I look forward to listening to that interview. That is our first guest we've had on the show besides our moderator, A-Bomb. So I'm glad someone finally took us up on the offer. We've got the link in our description box to join us on the show like T-Man just did. And maybe that'll be a regular segment. You know, T-Man can give us some fast food reviews. You know, tonight he's at the Taco Bell doing the cheesy gordillas. You know, yeah, T-Man, you know, whenever you're eating something good or something really bad, you know, that could be your regular segment, fast food review. Ready for the Impossible Whopper. So if you're just joining us, the Braves have gotten on the board. Ozzie had a hit off the pitcher's shoe. And Freddie is going to stroke that into center field. Acuna is going to come in to score 2-0 Braves. Ozzie right behind him, 3-0. So the Braves have pulled ahead here finally in the 8th after going scoreless all game. All right, so we got something cooking. We got a 3-0 lead. Braves have wrecked their shutout. We had T-Man on the show. It's turning into a great night for Braves fans. Just a classic Freddie Freeman swing there. Didn't try to do a whole lot with it. Knowing a base hit would score 1 or 2 runs. Thank you, Gibby. Yeah, Freeman's got a lot of RBIs. What is his RBIs total so far now? My scoreboard does not let me know that. Our scoreboards are still behind, but it will catch up. And there's going to be another jitterbug call to the bullpen. Yeah, I thought T-Man had a good delivery on the show. You know, he wasn't too mic shy. Came out there, spoke really well. So good job, T-Man. Wow, according to Gibby, Ozzie has raised his average over to 300. That is great. We got 14 in the box. We've got 11 likes. And we are in a break. It's been a call to the bullpen. So I'm going to take a break. We'll be right back with more play-by-play reaction. And it is sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga and the Impossible Whopper. I missed the third out there. But that's going to do it for the Braves in the top of the 8th. But we got 3 on. We wrecked the shutout. So let's see what our bullpen can do. Thumbs up the live for your boy. Thank you, A-Bomb, for pushing the show tonight. We got 10 in the box, 11 likes. Let's get some more likes. I mean, A-Bomb had like 25 likes last night. I'm not going anywhere close to that. All right. I also need to get a subscriber check. Last check was 121 subscribers. Do we have any new subscribers, A-Bomb? It sounds like T-Man is accepting the offer of culinary fast food review guy. We'll have to, anytime I see a commercial with some delicious looking food, I'll send you out there. I know the T-Man's a vegetarian. So I don't, there's been fast food review guys, but there's never been a vegetarian fast food review guy. Have you tried the Taco Bell, those nacho fries? I've been wanting to try some nacho fries. All right. And we're back in Miami, bottom of the 8th. The Marlins will be batting, trailing by 3. And the Braves are playing Miami tomorrow. That's a 12:10 Central start time, I believe. A-Bomb's got the day off. I probably will not be reacting, but we can bring on Dugout Radio and bring you all the play-by-play from the Atlanta Braves broadcast crew. Or we could do the Miami broadcast crew. I know it'll suck, but you want some people that are probably miserable. They're bored out of their minds, with their last place team. How do you stay positive and try to be upbeat? Brian Holiday batting now. He's 0 for 2 on the night. T-Man says Swarzak is up. Our new pitcher is the Swarzak. He used to have a show on Atlantic City as a blackjack dealer, but he gave it all up. Blackjack magician. Is that a thing? 0-1 pitch to Holiday in the dirt. Well, Soroka in line for the win now after going 7 scoreless innings. Giving up 3 hits, no walks. He had like 6 or 7 Ks, I think. Now, that would be a little presumptuous of me to use A-Bomb's scoreboard. I don't want to be a copycat, though I'm sure he would be generous enough, but I think I should try a little bit more to come up with my own solution. Have my own distinctive scoreboard. But this scoreboard has started auto-updating. I mean, it's just behind. Well, it sort of auto-updates. Yeah, it still thinks we're in the top of the 8th. There's going to be well-hit ball in the right field, but Acuna is there for out number 1. Yeah, if that sounds weird, Acuna is playing right field tonight. Adam is playing left field and Inciarte in center. So I don't know why they did that. I thought Adam had played some right field for us already. But I guess if you want to experiment with the Marlins. So it's going to be a 4-game series here with the Marlins. Granderson is batting now. And there is a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Tonight's game sponsored by Jersey Mike Subs. Get your girlfriend's fat ass in here. 0-2 count to Granderson. And he's going to get a hold of that one. And he lifts that to the second deck home run. That is a solo home run for Granderson. And his 10th of the season, it's 3-1. So Swarzak comes in, gives up a home run. That's a good question in the dugout. Why did they pull Soroka? And that's a good answer by T-Man, saying that, let's rest his arm for a more formidable opponent. But you know what? I'm a little old school. You got a shutout going. You're on your game. And with the bullpen trouble Atlanta sometimes has, pitch count was low. I don't know. I would have left Soroka in. All right. See what Swarzak can do. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And welcome to the dugout, Paul Osborne. Palm Beach, bring back the Braves. Is that a reference to their spring training ritual? Or are you in Palm Beach? Yeah, where's everyone at tonight? Gibby says, I hope the Nats win, but they are probably going to choke again. Yeah, feel free to, guys, get any scoreboard updates you have for us into the dugout. Post those. And there is a ball. 2-1 now. Birdie, I guess, is the batter, pinch hitter in the number 9 spot. A-Bomb thinks it might be an OBS issue. OBS is the software we use to bring this. I'll take a look at that. I don't think it is, but I'll double check. There's another ball. 3-1 to Birdie. John Birdie. Bye-bye Birdie. Batting .289 on the season. Coming in to pinch hit now. One away in the bottom of the 8th. Nobody on. 3-1 Braves. Swarzak with the 3-1 pitch. He kicks and fires. That is right down the pipe. Off-speed pitch. Full count now. T-Man says, damn Anthony. Gibby says we should have left Soroka in there. We got the Mets trying to heat up. The Mets have heated up. We need to keep as many games ahead of the competition as possible. It's a balancing act. And right now, it looks like that maybe they should have left the neck in. Paul with the peace sign. You hippie. Gibby showing some frustration with the Atlanta bullpen. Here comes the 3-2 from Swarzak. That's going to be fouled away. Still a full count. A bomb in Gwinnett County, Georgia. I'm in the panhandle of Northwest Florida. And you are watching the Bone Crusher Show. Atlanta Braves versus the Marlins tonight. It's our game of the week. Swarzak with the pitch. That is going to be pop foul. Still a full count, 1 out. And the Reds have a commanding lead over the Cubs tonight. 7-0. Thanks for the update, Legend. Yeah, Gibby, you're right. Once, if Soroka got into trouble, take him out. Let him go. But they wanted a pinch hitter there. They wanted to try to get a run. And there is a base hit for the Marlins. Pinch hitter gets one right up the middle for a single, birdie on first. Even though we did score in the top of the eighth, the pinch hitter was not a factor. Well, we won't get bogged down in semantics. Let's just get out of this inning, get on to the ninth, get the sucker over with, and we can get the grindhouse and go eat some Impossible Whoppers with T-Man, our vegetarian fast food review expert. And there is going to be a jitterbug call to the bullpen, and here he comes, Luke Jackson. I think that's Luke Jackson. I'll get a better look at him when we come back from break. All right, it is Luke Jackson. You can say what you want about Luke Jackson. He had a lot of, he blew a few saves. He got into a lot of trouble. And usually, though, he came out of it. But since being taken out of the closer role, I mean, he came in, had some 1, 2, 3 games. He's been pretty solid. So, you know what? I'll go ahead and say it. I'm a Luke Jackson fan, I think. I think I am. I want to see him come out and dominate. Dominate the Marlins. Oh, we got T-Man call on the show tonight. A-Bomb called in. I'm hoping producer Beth will call in one day with some treasure hunt blasts. If you'd like to be on the show, just hit the hangouts.google.com link in the description, and that will hook you right up with us live on the air. We have 11 in the dugout, 11 likes. Appreciate that. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. And you also want to subscribe to our moderator, A-Bomb. He'll be doing the play-by-play reaction on Tuesday. Why don't we take a quick look here at some of the upcoming games as Luke Jackson is warming up. So tomorrow's a 12:10 Central start time. We might have Dugout Radio on for Tuesday. A-Bomb is reacting, and one of us will be reacting on Wednesday. I'll put that slate up again in a little while for you. As Luke Jackson now steps in to pitch, and he fires that over, and the batter cannot check his swing on that curveball there. I mean, that thing started probably waist high and finished in the dirt. So 0-1 pitch coming up with 1 out, 1 on, bottom of the eighth. Diaz is batting for the Marlins. Throw over to first, not in time. Birdie's on first, the pinch hitter. And Snitker looking on from the dugout, the human peanut. Long-time Atlanta Brave. He's been with the organization for decades. Another nasty curveball, but this time Diaz lays off that. 1-1. I'm going to start touching my mouth and stuff like the goose. A-Bomb wants Culberson to pitch. Now, if you're a position player in the game, can you switch defensive positions in a game? Can Culberson go from shortstop to pitcher? Would they have to would that be like a double switch kind of thing? T-Man says, I look a little like Luke Jackson. Luke Jackson's got like those Dudley Do-Right mustache thing going on. You know, anybody whose mustache can be twirled, I don't know. That is downstairs. 96 on the gun from Luke. Count is 3-1. So there's 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the third. The tying run is at the plate, batting in Diaz. Pitchers count or a hitters count coming up. Braves would love a double play here. Let's see what Jackson is going to do here. Jackson steps off the bag. McCann's going to cycle the call signals. Takes a sign. Rocks and fires. Swing and a miss on the curveball there. 3-2 is the count. And I don't think Luke Jackson has thrown a strike yet to this guy, and it's a full count. Thank you for the audio-visual check. You know, I can't get through a single broadcast with a perfect audio the entire game. Something is going to happen at some point. 3-2 pitch from Luke. Downstairs, ball 4. Shit. So the Marlins have 2 on in the bottom of the 8th. 1 out. Gibby says, yay, 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 yay. Hooah, hooah, hooah. Good game, guys. It is a good game. We have 13 in the box, 11 likes. Make sure to hit the thumbs up on the stream. And I need to get a subscriber check at some point here. I think we're still at 121. Let me go ahead and do that while Luke Jackson paces around the mound. All right, it's going to be Castro batting now. With 1 out and 2 on for the Marlins. The Braves need a double play here. The pitch. That is going to be hit fairly deep, but Acuna in right field has that. And he guns that to third. Charlie cuts it off. The runners do not advance. So 2 out now. Runners on first and second. I wonder if Acuna is bored out in right field. Does that hurt his ego? Shane Green will not be coming in as the closer. Shane Green is no longer our official closer. Brian Anderson is the batter for the Marlins. He swings and misses. Another ball from Jackson that they can't lay off of. It starts off high enough, but by the time it gets to across the plate, it's out of the zone and they cannot check their swings. They can't lay off of it. So if you don't have to throw a strike, you know, unless you stop swinging at balls, you don't have to throw a strike. The 0-1. Same pitch, same result. Batter cannot check a swing. 0-2 now. All right, the Braves just one strike away from getting out of this jam. And if you're watching this on TV, make sure you sync us up with your TV if you can. Just pause your TV, your DVR or TiVo. Otherwise, no big whoop. All right, crucial pitch right here. The 0-2 from Jackson. And that just missed the plate. That was a little high and inside. 96. Ooh, that could have been the strikeout pitch because they were not expecting a fastball after all these kind of trashy curveballs they've been swinging at. Good pitch selection there by McCann. McCann's calling a good game. I'll give him that. And that is going to be hit into right field for a base hit. The Marlins get one across. Acuna quickly fires that in. Well, shit. It's 3-2 Atlanta. So that one was hanging. We did not have to give him a strike there, but we gave him something they could hit. One curveball too many. So it is now 3-2 Atlanta. The scoreboard will update in a minute. Man, oh man, this is a pressure cooker. Your butt feels like an about to explode bratwurst. Garrett Cooper batting now. Counts 0-1 on Cooper. Jackson takes a sign, kicks and fires way upstairs. McCann had to come out of his crouch to get that one to keep it from sailing to the backstop. 1-1. Jackson looking a little rocked. He is visibly shaken. Needs to clear the mechanism and deliver a 1-1 pitch now to Cooper with 2 on for Miami. 2 out, bottom of the 8th. The Braves up by 1. And that's a nice strike. The ump does not call it. What? Bad call from the ump. It is 2-1. Robo-ump. The 5 Miami fans that are there, maybe Creek is still listening with us. Creek can give us a... We got Creek, who was in the dugout earlier, is at the game. This small crowd is starting to make a little bit of noise. 2-2, that's fouled off. Runners on the corners. 2 out. Bottom of the 8th. The Marlins down by 1. And Jackson gets ready to deliver the 2-2 pitch to Cooper. Comes set and fires. Swing and a miss on the fastball right down the pipe. Inning over. Jackson catches his breath. And the Braves hold the Marlins to 2. So we've got a 1-run game. The Braves coming up to bat in the top of the 9th. Oh, my God. I know, guys. I know Gibby's having a heart attack. I know you guys are. That's killing you. Whew. But we got out of there. All right, top of the 9th, and the Braves batting next. Tonight's play-by-play reaction is sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. And here's some of the kind of merchandise you're going to find over at TreasureHunt.ga. Yeah, we got sneakers, original artwork. If you want a bikini top, we got some of that too. Shark tooth necklace. That is a very popular item. Ladies' accessories. Vintage hats. And apparently we've just listed a Dragon Flame shirt. Let me see that. Oh yeah, guy. We need to show this. Here, bring that over. She said Dragon Flames. So I mean, look at this embroidery work. Oh, it looks like it's embroidery. It's not embroidery. It's just it's actually, yeah, it's not embroidery. Look at that. Look at that Chinese dragon. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, before there was those Ed Hardley shirts, this was what going on. I mean, look at that. Who? And it's orange, so if you have to do any like community service, picking up trash, you can do it. Oh, and she's got an Auburn shirt. I am not an Auburn shirt. I'm not an Auburn fan at all. All right, well, what size is that? That is a large. So there's your treasure hunt blast. Get your Chinese dragon shirt. Where would you wear that to? Chinese restaurant? Or they'd probably kick your ass for wearing that in their restaurant, insulting their culture. Brian McCann is batting now in the top of the ninth. He takes that one for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, y'all don't fight over that shirt now. You got a date tonight? That's what you want to wear. Hell yeah, you wear that to the pool hall. People know not to mess with you. That's in the dirt. 2-0 to Brian McCann. Well, Gibby says the Nats have lost their 2-run lead. Thanks for the update. Seinfeld says, what did I say about Luke Jackson? McCann takes another ball. Good eye. 3-0 to Brian McCann. All right. I know y'all are pretty stunned about that shirt you just saw. Ball 4. 4 straight balls to Brian McCann. So he's going to be on first. Let's see if they bring in a pinch runner for Brian McCann. Adam Duvall coming up to bat. He's 0 for 3 on the night. T-Man was asking me on that interview with him what we think about Adam Duvall, who came in hitting some homers. For 3 tonight. But I'd say so far a pretty good show for him since he's been called up. I have not been disappointed. That is a strike, 0-1 to Duvall.
Larry the Cable Guy.
And we've got a Larry the Cable Guy shirt.
I don't care who you are. That's right there.
I don't think producer Beth has ever seen the Larry the Cable Guy comedy show.
I've seen it.
You still bought that? She's seen it and bought it. There's a swing and a miss from Adam Duvall. 0-2. No, we're not pushing Larry the Cable Guy shit on this show. If you like lowest common denominator humor, yeah, McCann is fat and he could probably fit into this Larry the Cable Guy shirt. That's for fat people. Looks like a double XXL. Adam Duvall, 0-2 pitch. Outside 1-2, and I guess we are not going to pinch run for Brian McCann. Well, we do have a 1-run lead, so I guess we can leave him in. And Seinfeld says Duvall with a strikeout, and you're right. There it is. There's a strikeout. He told me what happened before I could see it. Yeah. He missed on the off-speed curveball there. One away, runner on first. The Braves with a one-run lead, top of the ninth, and Ender Inciarte steps into the box. He just missed an extra base hit his last at bat. He was very frustrated that he didn't hit it just a little bit better. Check swing. Did he go around? They are going to ring him up for a strike there. 0-1 to Inciarte. Gibby says, if I was in Major League Baseball, I would want to be the size of Acuna, not be so big, but still be able to hit for power and run. Swing, and I couldn't tell if that was a miss or just a foul, but it's 0-2 to Inciarte. How tall is Acuna? I mean, he's probably not very tall. I wouldn't want to be short. A lot of the Latin players are shorter in stature. The 0-2, which, infielder, got good torque. I mean, nowadays in Major League Baseball, the short guys are home run hitters now. They're power guys now. So why not? You got a smaller strike zone. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Inciarte. That's downstairs, 2-2. And Sergeant Gibby timed. Had a stopwatch going there. Takes Acuna 5.81 seconds to get from first to third. That sounds pretty fast. Well, he's taller than I thought. The 2-2. Inside, full count to Inciarte. A-bomb teasing Atlanta Falcons action. Yeah, we'll be doing some joint streams. It'll just be another situation where you want to subscribe to A-bomb's channel and my channel. That way you'll get a lot of Braves and a lot of Falcons. Inciarte check swing fouls that. Still the full count. And I tell you what, of all the people that subscribe tonight, we'll do a drawing to give away that orange dragon shirt. Yeah, we'll do a drawing for the orange dragon shirt. 3-2 pitch coming up to Inciarte with a runner on first. That is downstairs, ball 4, so 2 walks in a row. Gives the Braves 2 runners. 1 out, top of the ninth. We need to get some insurance. And here comes Charlie Culberson at bat. Culberson is 2 for 3 on the night. Pair of singles. And a base hit, score a run here. He takes that one for a strike right down the pipe. Make sure you crush the subscribe button. We haven't had a new subscriber in a few innings. We got 15 in the box, 11 likes. Could use some more thumbs up on the likes. Top of the ninth. The 0-1 pitch coming up to Charlie. And he is going to hit that foul, 0-2. Seinfeld says Melanson is in the pen warming up. he'll have a chance to be the closer tonight. The 0-2 pitch to Charlie. And he is going to pull that foul. Still 0-2. All right, we'll get a subscriber update here, and we are locked and tight at 121 subscribers tonight. Appreciate that. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3, swing and a miss. Culberson is out. 2 away here in the top of the ninth. Be a pitching mound meeting there. Quick meeting as Camargo gets ready to pinch hit. Camargo batting .221. The series or the season? I don't know. All right, top of the ninth. The Braves trying to get some insurance. We've got 2 on, 2 outs, and Camargo is batting. He swings and fouls that one off. Camargo waits for the 0-1. And there's the pitch. Camargo hits that hard to deep right field. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. 3-run homer for Johan Camargo. And just like that, it's 6-2 Atlanta. Just what the doctor ordered. Wow, electric pinch hit. Great time. Nice, nice, nice. And he pulled that over the right field wall. Good extension. He's kept his head down and drilled it. It is 6-2 Atlanta, and Acuna is batting now with 2 outs in the top of the ninth. And there's your insurance. Acuna is 0 for 3 on the night. He takes a strike there, 1-1, and he's been playing right field. I don't know if I've seen Acuna play right field this season. 391 feet with the exit velocity of 99. Is that right? Did I read that right? That sounds slow. Swing and a miss. Mondo is back. You are welcome. It ain't hard. It is work, but it's not hard. It's a labor of love. All of us here have been diehard Braves fans probably a long time. It's a bit of a privilege, sir, to be here. That's in the dirt. Pass ball. Counts 2-2 to Acuna. Here comes a 2-2. Inside, full count. I mean, I wouldn't go as far to say Jackson sucks. I mean, he's done some good work for us. I mean, he's not the prototypical closer, and he was put in a tough spot to close, and could have done a lot worse. I know he gave up 2 runs last inning. I don't think both of those were earned runs for him because he came in with runners on, but regardless, he gave up a couple runs basically. There's a walk for Acuna. So this should be the point of the game where we just go ahead and, have double digits again because we're accustomed to scoring 10 runs a night. Acuna can take it. He drinks milk. He has strong bones. Remember Urena. And that's a stolen base as Acuna gets a great jump. Slides in safely. The ball bounces into center field. And Acuna's got to shake all the dirt out of his pants. Yeah, really good lead off of first. Pretty good throw back. The second baseman, a shortstop, whoever, couldn't handle the throw, but it was a pretty good throw to second. But Acuna had it beat out regardless. So Ozzie is batting. 1-0 pitch to Ozzie is a ball, 2-0. So Acuna with 27 stolen bases on the season, approaching 30-30 territory. I think Ron Gant was the last 30-30 guy for the Braves. Is that right? I mean, that's been a long time if that's true. I know Ron Gant was a 30-30 guy for the Braves. All right, 2-0 pitch. Ozzie. See what he can do with the 2-0 count here. Sitting on a fastball probably, and he's going to golf that one foul. That would have been ball 3, but it is 2-1. And Gibby is saying down the box, another stolen base for Acuna. Is he about to steal third? I am a little behind your TV broadcast, I think. 2-1 is pulled foul. 2-2 to Ozzie. Yeah, I don't think Acuna's going to try to steal third, is he? .29, still a baby. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Ozzie. Upstairs, full count. So Acuna on second. 2 outs, top of the ninth. If you're just joining us, Camargo had a 3-run homer earlier this inning to give the Braves a 6-2 lead over Miami and some breathing room, which is, as the guys in our dugout will be quick to point out, we need that with our bullpen. And there's ball 4, outside fastball. So, chance at some more 2-out lightning. And I guess that is a stolen base for Acuna. He is on third, so runners on the corners now. And if you're watching on TV, think of us as your second screen companion. And for optimal viewing experience, go ahead and sync your TV with us if you have the TiVo or DVR capabilities. If you're a Dish Network refugee, welcome aboard. This is like radio on steroids. Jitterbug call to the bullpen. Miami is going to the pen now. Yeah, radio on steroids. It's not just play-by-play. We got the dugout. We got the camaraderie. All right, 13 likes, 17 in the box. Glad to have you guys aboard. There's a call to the bullpen, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more play-by-play reaction. And as always, this is sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. Go click on Sports Fans. Quijada steps in to pitch for the Marlins, and Freddie Freeman is batting now. And Freeman goes the other way, but that is foul. And I'm getting all tangled up here. Too many moving parts. All right, let's see if Freddie Freeman can do something with 2 on, 2 out, top of the 9th. High fastball, 1-1. The 1-1 to Freddie Freeman. That might have hit him. No, I guess he looked like it might have grazed him, but it's just a ball. 2-1. Hey, you know, you're playing with fire. Don't want to waste pitches on Freddie Freeman, that's for sure. Freddie looking for a heater. He gets the heater, but he swings and misses at the upstairs fastball. 2-2. It was the pitch he wanted, but he could not handle it. This is a 4-game series with the Marlins. Right now, the series is at 1 game apiece. Freddie fouls that high fastball off. That would have been a ball. 2-2. Miami has just thrown so many walks here in the 9th. They've killed themselves with walks. And then it was Camargo with a 3-run homer earlier in the inning. The 2-2 to Freddie Freeman. He chases the high heater. That was some serious cheese for the strikeout. Very un-Freeman-like there. That will end the top of the 9th. But the Braves get 3 in the 9th. They got 3 in the 8th, so it's 6-2. Atlanta. And it is not going to be Green. He has been relieved of closer duties. Soroka had one or none. I thought Soroka didn't have any walks, unless it was later in the game. At some like around the 5th or 6th when I checked, Soroka had no walks. So yeah, he gave up one walk in the game. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, Gibby's still upset about us pulling Soroka, but you know what? It's a 4-run lead now in the bottom of the 9th. Let's go ahead and shut these guys down. We have got the finale coming up next. And over at treasurehunt.ga, you can get items like this. Designer jeans, shark tooth necklace. We have different styles of that. Original artwork. All the artwork featured at treasurehunt.ga is made by producer Beth. And there's the Trump Miller hat. We're out of Trump Miller hats, I'm afraid. I think we're out of those Miller hats, but they'll come back around soon. Those are very popular items. They're vintage, corduroy. That's a good hat. You're a hat guy. And you can also follow her on Twitter at Beth Paintings. Melanson is going to be your closer tonight. He has a 4-run lead to work with as the Braves look to get their 70th win of All right, it's been a good game, a good show. And now is that Garth Brooks as the first base coach for the Marlins? Is that the former Freddie Gonzalez? Or is that Garth Brooks? I'm not sure who that is. Delay the start of this bottom of the 9th for some unknown reason. We're underway in the bottom of the 9th. There's no. We might want to stand up for the rest of this game. Off. And he has a 3.26 4-2 record. And as I think Gibby just pointed out, he's won for opportunities. So a couple weeks ago, this is probably the last place he thought he would be, and the closer fouls that off 1-2. Ramirez is thank you, A-Bomb. That is Freddie Gonzalez, the Garth Brooks lookalike. And we got reports of some bad audio. That's straightened out. We have a low battery. I have it on a USB charge, but it's such a do USB. So I hope the audio is... Should I switch to the backup microphone, A-Bomb, to finish up the game? Yes. All right, we are on the backup microphone, I believe. Yeah, we have switched to the backup microphone to finish this up. That should take care of those audio buffering issues. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and close the Google Hangout session. We won't be taking any more calls tonight on Google Hangouts. We're just going to finish this up, finish this on the backup microphone. All right. So I don't need these giant cans. I don't know, it's weird. Not having any headphones on is weird, right? And thank you for the audio assistance in the dugout, A-Bomb, best moderator in the biz. O2 count with 1 out, bottom of the 9th. It's inside, 1 and 2. 13 likes. Thanks for all the likes. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, go ahead and do that before this is over. 15 in the box. Thanks for staying with us to the end. What looks like it's going to be an Atlanta Braves win. We're just 2 outs away. That's going to be stroked into left field for a base hit. So the Marlins have 1 on with 1 out. Now, of course, the caveat of using the backup microphone is that it picks up every piece of audio. The air conditioner probably sounds like there's a hurricane running through here, and if I turn on the water faucet, it sounds like Niagara Falls, but when the primary microphone battery gets weak, it starts buffering like that. So I don't know why these umps keep coming up to our pitcher, and I don't know if there's a problem with his shoes or what are they? Why do they keep hassling him? They're delaying the game. Is there something wrong with his shoe? I don't get it. That pitch is inside. Curveball misses the plate. 1-0. Holiday. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Melison's, is it an equipment problem for Melison? I don't get it. And we have some script down there to read. Scoreboard presented by Seinfeld Studios. Seinfeld's business is operated by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, I can bring you farm animals and farm food. All right. Yeah, if you type it, I will read it. Okay. 17 in the box, 13 likes. Thanks for joining us here in the bottom of the 9th. Yeah, a double play would be nice, Gibby. And that is going to be just past a diving Charlie Culberson for a base hit. Holiday hit it hard, and he snuck that into center for a single. So our closer issues. We'll see what happens here. I think it's about time for a haircut. Someone come put this part in my car, man. Hopefully it'll fix my stupid car. All right, Granderson, who had a homer earlier, is batting now. And there's a strike, 0-1. This game not over, man. 6-2 Atlanta. 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. Here in Miami. Melanson is trying to close this one out for the Braves. He's given up a couple of hits already. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Whew. Big cut at a pitch over the plate. Good result, though. All right, thanks for staying with us to the ending of this game. Now, the other night I was calling him Melancon. Now I was told it was Melanson. Whatever his name is. We'll just call him Melon. Like from the movie Back to School. Rodney Dangerfield's character was Melon. So Melon throws that one in the dirt. I turned down the audio so I don't hear what the play-by-plays, the hosts are, their pronunciations. Kind of a disadvantage. I should do that and listen until I'm more familiar with some of the names. Two and two. The 2-2 pitch. That is going to be pulled into right field for a base hit. Acuna quickly fires that in, and the bases are now loaded for the Marlins. Ruh-roh. Oh boy. What are we gonna do in here, guys? What are we doing? Melanson, thank you. It's not. It is son. It's Melanson. That's how they're pronouncing it, Melanson. All right, 0-1 pitch. Birdie, who pinch hit last inning, is batting now. 1-1 to Birdie. The bullpen is up. Green is warming up in the pen. Melanson pitching for the Braves. Bases loaded, 1 out. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1 to Birdie. Braves in a jam. It is a pressure cooker. Your butt feels like an about to explode bratwurst. What do you do? At least we got Brian McCann behind the plate calling the plays here. The 2-1. That's going to be hit foul. 2-2. Whew. Good pitch location there. He couldn't really do anything with that. And we have switched to the backup microphone tonight, here in the bottom of the ninth. So if you're not getting the normal fidelity that you're accustomed to, we apologize for the inconvenience. But we are stoked to bring you the ending of this close game. Melanson steps off the rubber there. And McCann's going to come out to the mound. So is Charlie. Snooker is staying in the dugout. He's not coming out. So it's just a players only meeting. Here's an update for you. The Houston Astros are leading Baltimore in the 6th, 14-1. And the Sox are leading the A's 2-0 in the 7th. Scoreboard update sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. And Seinfeld is asking, when is the next live stream for Bone Crusher? Wednesday, possibly. If I'm not wrestling with my car parts. And the Marlins are going to get a base hit there. At least one run will score. Looks like two are going to cross the plate. No, just one. One run crosses, base is still loaded. 6-3 Atlanta with only one out. Are we going to go to the bullpen now? Seinfeld says yes, we're about to go to the bullpen. Bye-bye birdie. Yeah, it's hard not to say that, A-Bomb. So Green's going to get a shot here, and this will be a save situation. Birdie on base. Yeah, you can do a lot with that word birdie. You can have a lot of fun with that. Alright, we're going to take a break. Jitterbug called to the bullpen. More play-by-play reaction. The Marlins have them loaded. We'll be right back. All right, guys. Backup microphone. Bases loaded. Bottom of the ninth. Marlins trail by 3 of the Braves. And one of their big prospects coming up to bat for Miami. Diaz. And we have brought Green in, and it was just recently announced that he has been relieved of closer duties, but Melanson could not get the job done, so here is Green in a closer situation. 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. The Braves trying desperately not to have the lights shut off by Miami on them tonight. Big swing and a miss. 0-2. Man. Started off as a great pitching duel tonight. Saw some great pitching from the neck, Soroka. Mm. 0-2 count. Time is called. Brian McCann gives the sign. Still giving the sign, and Brian McCann's going to come out of his crouch, and they're going to try that again. The 0-2 pitch from Green. He kicks and fires. That's going to be grounded past Charlie, who, oh my God, that's an error. 1 run will score. That could have been a double play. Charlie fumbled the ball and immediately pounded the ground with his fist in disgust. So a grounder to Culberson. He can't knock it down.
Oh, damn it.
You know, I think what happened, he wanted to make a double play, and perhaps he could have, if he was just more defensive minded and not giving that Olay stuff, Dorn, he could have at least gotten one out. Tough break. Charlie has been playing great defense up until that point. That is not going to be an error, though. That is a hit. That scored a hit. So it's 6-4. Atlanta leads by 2.
Yeah, don't let you catch up.
1 out. And there's another base hit for Miami. 1 run will score. Tyne run scores. Throw to the plate. And he's out! Gunned him down. Tie game, though.
Oh, wait. That's scary, everybody.
I think someone broke some jewelry. Well, that was a well-hit ball in the left field. 2 runs scored to tie the game. Adam fielded it cleanly. Got it into Donaldson, I believe, who fired that into McCann, and he is out. But we have a tie game. McCann had to go a little bit outside to his left to get that catch, but he handled it well and applied the tag. They may review it, but the ump immediately called him out, and the play stands after review. But it's a tie game. stunned, shocked. What the F? That ball was hit into the corner. Adam did a good job of just staying with it and fielding it. It was actually, I think it was Charlie on the relay. Anderson batting now for Miami. Can you believe this? Can you believe what just happened? We have given up 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Is that right? Six game, and we're not out of the woods yet. Unbelievable, people. Jeez, I might have to get the primary microphone back out if we go to extra innings. Yeah, I don't know if they scored an error, Gibby, but you're right. That was a mistake. It was a mental error. He was trying to do a little too much, I think. He was trying to do a sliding backhanded stab at that. He was probably thinking double play. And he immediately started pounding the ground in frustration after that. And Jacob Duncan is in the box, one of our newest subscriber, I believe. Welcome, Jacob. It's outside. 2-1. Jacob says apparently 4 closers is worse than no closer. Who's left? Sean Newcomb? Yeah. Tookie? Who do you got? Three-one pitch, 2 out, runner on second, bottom of the 9th. It's all tied up at 6. Green takes a sign from McCann, checks the runner, kicks and fires, and there is a strike over the edge of the outside portion of the plate. Full count. Unbelievable. What a turn of events. Here's a 3-2 to Anderson. And that is ball 4. So Cooper will be batting now for the Marlins. Braves fans are still in shock. We can't believe what just happened. Producer Beth thought her dinner was about to get cooked.
Yeah.
Dinner's been delayed, Producer Beth. And the batter, Cooper, steps out of the box, calls for time. And there's about 500 Miami fans on their feet. No, it's more than that. Everyone in the dugout visibly frustrated. Seinfeld, Gibby, Jacob, guys, I feel your pain, man. This is tough. This is a bitter pill to swallow. Yeah, you're right, Jacob. Soroka was definitely balling today, and I think most people in the dugout would say that we should have left him in. You know, that's very modern baseball to pull somebody with a shutout going like that. His pitch count wasn't high. And I said, you know, the reason, at least in the 90s, the reason we wouldn't pull him, because you never know what the guy in the bullpen's going to do. You got a pitcher pitching well, you leave him in. And, you know, Snitker the human peanut, that was his choice. The 1-1, slow grounder to Freddie Freeman, who's going to pick it up and step on the bag. And finally, the 9th inning is over. Shit. All right, guys. We're going to the 10th inning. We'll be right back. Free baseball. Stay with us. It ain't over.
Attention moderators, I've switched back to the primary microphone after a little bit of charging there. Let me know how the audio is. Audio check, audio check. Testing 1, 2. All right, guys. Time to shake that off and get back to business. Martin Prado, the former Brave, will be playing first base now. And let me know if you have any audio issues. Thumbs up on the live stream. We're up to 14 likes. Thank you very much. 14 likes. Can I get a subscriber check? We got Marcus Howard join us in the box. Welcome, Marcus. You're in time for some free baseball. Though, guys, I am working hard. If you want to hit the tip jar, I've got a tip jar link in the description. Donaldson swings and misses. And I'm going to use that money to get this part installed in my stupid car. Man, Gibby takes every loss harsh. He takes every performance seriously. Man, you are a die-hard fan. Respect. That's 1-1 now as a count of Donaldson. I don't know who we're going to put in the pitch in the bottom of the 10th. We're running out of guys. I guess it's going to have to be Newcomb. I mean, we got Tomlinson. I don't think it'll be Tomlinson. Downstairs, 2-1 to Donaldson. All right, A-Bomb says great audio. Thank you, A-Bomb. I mean, it's got to sound better than the backup microphone, which isn't that bad. I mean, there's a lot of guys on the internet, or that's what they're using as their primary microphone, and just some webcam microphone. But I'm all about some good audio fidelity. 2-2 pitch is fouled off from Donaldson. So we're in the top of the 10th. It's all tied up at 6. Nobody out. Braves batting. Donaldson with a 2-2 count. And there is in the bullpen warming up. Who is that? I didn't see who that was. Who was that? And Marcus says Mets have the bases loaded in the 8th against the Nats with 1 out. Thanks for the update there. And Donaldson fouls that off. All right, 14 likes. Thank you very much. And last I checked, we're at 121 subscribers. So if we get a chance, we'll do a subscriber update. I don't know if we have any competition tonight. As far as I know, I'm the only guy reacting to Braves tonight. 2-2 pitch to Donaldson, and he's going to hit it hard, but right at the second baseman. Out number 1 in the top of the 10th. The red-hot Mets, huh? Who would have thought? Weren't they just doing so horrible this year? They were just like going to fire the coach. I mean, it was like some sort of internal... I mean, things just fell apart. It was a big shit show. So how have they managed to turn it around over there? I've quit paying attention to New York, but they're on a big run now. I understand they're 15 out of 16 or something like that. So I definitely need to pay attention to the Mets. I really didn't want to have to. We thought it would be all about the Phillies. But the Phillies are in 3rd or 4th place. They're 4th place in the division. I think the Nats and, I know the Nats are ahead of them. Can's going to hit that one just foul. 1-2 to Brian. And Brian has been trying to get the edge all night. Will it pay off? He is a good batter. He's been doing good, going the other way when the pitch count dictated, not trying to pull everything. It just hasn't worked out for him yet. Maybe this will be the inning. He fouls that one back, still 1-2. I think we can weather the storm of the New York Mets. I'm more worried about getting producer Beth fed. Her blood sugar drops, man. You do not want to get your ass beat. McCann swings and misses at the upstairs heater. Strike 3. 2 away. Top of the 10th. That was a little high. Couldn't catch it. Heroes often fail. Gordon Lightfoot reference. So what is the best baseball movie of all time? That maybe there'll be a poll question soon. Strike 1 to Adam Duvall. Is it Bull Durham? Is it Sandlot? Field of Dreams? For the Love of the Game? That's going to be popped high. Not very deep. The first baseman gets that in shallow right field for out number 3. So, still 6-6. We're going to the bottom of the 10th. Thanks for sticking with us to the end of this game, sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. More Atlanta Braves play-by-play reaction is coming up for you next. This is the Bone Crusher Show, Atlanta's first play-by-play reaction show. Make sure you subscribe. I will be doing 1 or 2 games next week, and probably doing 2 or 3, maybe 4 next week. A-Bomb is the hardest working play-by-play reaction host in the business. So subscribe to him as well. Between the two of us, you're going to get about 100 games this season of Braves baseball. We also do Atlanta Falcons. A-Bomb does the Atlanta Hawks, and I do the Georgia Bulldogs. So if those are your teams like us, you definitely want to subscribe to both our channels. You know, kind of thinking back, if we had known how this would go, I may have tried to see if we could just have a shared account. We could have one account for this. Then we wouldn't have to cross promote so much. The only caveat there is you can only do one game at a time. So if there's a Falcons game and a Braves game, we'd have to pick one. But there still could be a lot of cool things we can do with a split broadcast. And we'll be doing more of that during the football season. Now, we did have A-Bomb earlier on the show tonight to talk and do a little play-by-play, so that was a little taste of it. And that feature, we are also letting our other viewers down in the box join us in on the play-by-play show. And I've already turned off, I've turned it back on. I don't know if that link matches anymore, but there is a link in the dugout to join us in Google Hangouts. If it still works, you can definitely give it a try. I've stopped and started my Hangout session, so it is Sean Newcomb due close in the 10th. 4-1 record, 2.14 ERA, 7 starts. A really good pitcher. And there is a base hit into left field. I think that was Ramirez. Nobody out. Runner on first for Miami in the bottom of the 10th. Yeah, it is 10:42 Central Time. Not 10:42. I'm looking at the clock wrong. Was it 8:42 Central Time? 8:42 Central, 9:42 Eastern. And Seinfeld says, me listens to Bone Crusher at 11 at night. Rutrow. The throw to first is off and goes into the outfield. The runner is able to get back up and go all the way to third on the bad pitch, or not even a pitch, on the bad throw over to first. Unexpected. Let's see why Freddie Freeman could not field that cleanly. All right, Newcomb goes to first, and right off of, that's going to be an error, right off of Freddie's glove. It looks like he had it and just went out. He was kind of like trying to do it while leaning over the sliding player a little bit. He was... shit. Freddie Freeman. That might be an error on Freddie Freeman. So the winning run is on third with nobody out for the Marlins. Can you believe this? Marlins coming back. We got Drew R. in the dugout saying Marlins playing strong. You're right, Marlins have come on strong here late. And they have a chance to walk off. A base hit wins the game for the Marlins. We're in the bottom of the 10th. Nobody out. Miami has a runner on third after that unfortunate error to let the base runner at first go all the way over to third. Nightmare. Man, when that kind of stuff happens, that's a nightmare. 20 in the box. Say bomb. Yes, thank you for the update. 20 here. We got 15 likes. Make sure you crush the subscribe button as well. And there's going to be a base hit into left field. The throw is going to come in home, but not in time. And the Miami Marlins win on the sac fly. It's a final 7-6 Miami. They have shut out the lights on the Atlanta Braves. There's going to be a big mob session of Miami players. What a comeback for the Marlins. That sucked ass. They take the lead in the series 2-1. We'll have the final game of the series tomorrow, 12:10 Central Time. You know, we brought in Sean. We brought in Green. We brought in Melanson. We brought in Jackson. We brought in our 4 guys that could... And Miami rocked every single one of them. That's a frustrating night for Braves fans to see the bullpen do that. Give up 4 in the 9th and the game winner in the 10th. On a shallow pop up. Runner had no trouble scoring. Drew R says, damn, I know, brah. Mets will gain a game in the rate standings, according to Seinfeld Studios. Man, it's going to take, you know, this is how I've, over the years, I used to let stuff like this bother me for a day or a few hours. Especially like after a Georgia Bulldog loss, I would be down for the weekend. But no, I don't do that anymore. Listen, we take a second, cry in your beer. You know, it's okay to feel. The disappointment is palatable, but you know, afterwards, shake it off. Braves are still first in the division. We got a chance to type the series tomorrow with the Marlins. That'll be an early afternoon game. So let's just do that and see if somehow the bullpen can turn things around. Well, I want to thank Seinfeld Studios. Drew R. Make sure you subscribe, Drew R. Sergeant Gibby. A-Bomb, our moderator. Drew R. again. Also going to give some shout-outs to Marcus Howard. And to Jacob Duncan, one of our newest subscribers. Marcus Howard was here. Of course, T-Man was here, and he had that great interview about the Impossible Whopper. If you've been thinking about doing it, he says go for it. He enjoyed it thoroughly. And he's a vegetarian, so he's finally found some meat he can eat. And, you know, you go down to the Burger King, you can't beat their meat. Just can't do it. All right. Well, that'll probably do it for these shout-outs as the Braves are going to go home crying their beer. And then we'll be back tomorrow to kick some ass, take some revenge, and probably get like a dozen runs. Literally, that is what's going to happen tomorrow. I am the Bone Crusher. Make sure you like and subscribe on your way out. We really appreciate you joining us for Saturday Night Baseball. Wish for a little bit better ending. We thought we had this with that 4-run lead in the 9th, but wow. Wow. All right. Well, can't win them all. We'll get them tomorrow, though. Bone Crusher out. You guys have a nice weekend. Not wake up in a ditch with your pants around your ankles nice, but, you know, something pleasant. Something special. We may have Dugout Radio tomorrow. And by dugout radio, I mean that it's just going to be the radio feed without the reaction. So that might happen tomorrow. Either way, no reaction tomorrow. Monday, the Braves are off. And Tuesday, the Braves will be playing the Mets. We've been talking a lot about the Mets in the dugout. So I think that's a 4-game series. That might be a 4-game series with the Mets. And A-Bomb will be your reaction host on Tuesday, 6:20 Central, 7:20 Eastern versus the Mets. And you can pencil me in for Wednesday. I don't know if, one of these days the mechanic's going to show up to put that part in. And I don't know if that's going to drag me away from the baseball game. So I'll just pencil myself in there for that. In behalf of everybody at treasurehunt.ga, thanks for joining us. So long. Good night. We will see you on the flip side.